Oops, a daisy. I got to make sure I can hear in my thing. That's where the biggest thing's going to be.
I heard your mom.
Well, 4 teams are left here in the 5A state playoffs. Tonight, a winner will head to War Memorial and an opportunity to play for the state championship. Pulaski Academy is the favorite. They've been and won state 6 out of the last 7 years. That one year that they didn't win it, they were there. So the past 7 years, they've made it to the state championship game.
Is that good?
That's pretty dang good there, man, I'll tell you. Greenbrier coming into tonight, we welcome you. I'm JB Brazil, alongside me, Matt McJunkins. Greenbrier, 12-0 for the first time in school history, 7-0 in conference play. They finished in first place in the 5A West, but so did Pulaski Academy in the 5A Central. Boy, they were 11-1, 6-0 in conference play. They're a tough team to beat, and they are the favorite to win the state championship this year behind Joe Hyman and Charlie Pfizer. 2 big-time players for them. Charlie Barker, receiver for PA as well. This team of the Bruins, Matt, they're going to be tough. Kane Griffin out there on the field warming up. You know, we've talked about this. After the injuries last week against Wynn, it's going to be a tough one tonight.
Going to see a lot of Wildcat tonight, boys and girls. Maybe see, I think you're going to see a mix of things. I think you'll see Kane Griffin at quarterback, and I think you'll see a Wildcat formation like we saw in the fourth quarter last week. Just utilizing your seniors,
sure,
your guys that have been out there and run the football, and then I think you'll see the regular set with Kane Griffin at quarterback, the sophomore, who has shown that he is capable to play the position. We're just going to try to mix things up. I'm sure we're going to pull from deep into the playbook to do whatever we can, just because of our opponent. You know, this Pulaski Academy team has no need for an explanation of their success, as it speaks for itself. You know, Pulaski Academy has just really created a program over there, a culture of just winning, scoring lots of points, doing things different, but being real good at it, you know.
Well, first-year coach Anthony Lucas, to many that are back home, that name probably sounds familiar. He was a Razorback great receiver years ago. He's the head coach here at Pulaski Academy, and his first year here, he's 11-1 on the job. I'll tell you, dating back to 2003, Pulaski Academy has 216 victories for the past 18 years. That's an average of 12 wins a year. Talk about dominance. This team's got that. Greenbrier trying to play spoiler tonight. And I wouldn't say that it'd be necessarily a huge upset, but the fact that we're down quite a few guys, it would seem to be that way today.
Well, you know, if we had 3 or 4 starters back that we've lost to injury, I think that anybody that's watched high school football this year would say that you're looking at a competitive game. And I think we're going into this thing expecting the same thing. But it is going to be a tall task with us being down a quarterback, being down 2 – well, actually, as far as yardage-wise, our top 2 receivers in the season, and then an offensive lineman or 2 that we lost last week. So
sure,
yeah, it's going to be a tall task, and it was going to be a tall task with those guys healthy. But we're kind of homers, so we think that we're going to come out here and take care of business, but it will be a tall task.
It's going to be tough. A couple of guys to watch out for the Bruins. They've got 5 really good offensive skill guys. You look at number 4, Charlie Barker. He's a receiver. Jalen McKinney's a junior. He's really good as well. Joe Hyman, the tailback, committed to the University of Northwestern. He's a really good one as well, number 6. Number 7, Charlie Pfizer, another big one. That's the 4 guys, 4, 5, 6, and 7 that are going to be really to key in on tonight and watch. They're all really good. But also, you got a sophomore running back, Kenny Jordan, that runs the ball really well. He's got good statistics on the year. And I tell you, Matt, when you look at these guys and you look at who we're up against, yeah, there's some good teams that we've faced this year. You know, Maumelle had a good team. They got a good defensive line. PA's they're really good all the way around. It's just going to be a tough game. Greenbrier's going to have to play just about flawless to have a chance You know, and this might not be, you know, I don't know, Matt, you might agree with this. This PA team might be the equivalency of going up against an Alabama in its prime as far as high school level. They're just really not a lot of flaws.
No, there's not, and it's not just a good at the 5A level. These guys, they're dominant whoever they play. You know, they ran into
was
a
it
team,
Liberty?
No, it was Lipscomb. I was going to say they were one of Harding's sister schools. Lipscomb Academy out in Nashville.
That's right. Yep.
And
they got thumped.
They did, but you know that's pretty elite competition. But everybody else they've played, it hasn't even been
really
anywhere close. I mean, they're averaging almost 50. I think they're averaging 54 points a game.
Yeah,
they're beating most teams, you know, 60 to 70 points to maybe 14. And the deal is when you see somebody score 21 points, 30 points against them, it's because they didn't get the onside kicks as often. You know, the way to compete with this team is you've got to get the onside kicks. You cannot give them more opportunities on offense. They're going to score a lot.
Sure are.
So you have to get a couple of turnovers. You have to limit their offense as much as possible. Now, saying that, they're going to score, so you better score on your side. And honestly, as good of a defense as they have, they're not the best defense we've played this year.
Not at all.
So we'll be able to move the ball if we can run the ball effectively. I think we can score some points tonight. Now, can we score enough to catch? Basically, you got to outscore them. When it comes down to it, you got to outscore them. And the only way, and you can't outscore them if you cannot eliminate the consistent onside kick recoveries.
That's a key from them. They're gonna every kickoff. They're gonna be going from the onside kick. They're not gonna punt the ball much today either. I'll tell you. You know, looking at this, man, I'm telling you, when you're playing a PA team tonight, if you're gonna have a chance, you got to play darn near flawless. Yeah. You really don't have room for error.
And let me just say, I have no problems going on the air and saying that Greenbrier's offense has played at an elite level.
Certainly.
I'm talking to you. I would put them up against anybody else in the state, including who may be the best in the state in 5A, which is Whitehall, who's playing tonight. But I'm telling you right now, the way that Greenbrier's played the last few weeks, there's no way you can say –
defensively or offensively?
Defensively.
Yeah,
there's no way you can say that they're not as good as anybody out there. So, having said that, it could cause some problems for this PA offense. Now,
sure could.
Again, the only way to beat them, and I'll say this 100 times, I don't care how good your defense is, you still have to outscore them.
You're going to have to.
Our defense could give us that chance.
Well, certainly. You know, you look at how we've played over the past few weeks, and, again, against that win team, the defense is really what you could say won the game.
100%.
You blank them. It really was a 7-0 ball game with less than a minute to play.
We scored 7 points while Cooper's still in the game, throwing a touchdown pass with an injured shoulder.
And little did we know that was going to be the difference in the game.
That was it. I mean, we score again on a desperation pitch on a fumble on a kickoff return, but at the very end of the game. But I mean, it's there's no doubt that game was won because of two things: a great pitch and catch in the end zone, and the defensive shutout.
That's exactly right. You know, they've got a couple of players that we've talked about, Matt. Mason Schick, he's another guy that we really haven't talked about. He's on the defensive side. He's a linebacker. He's also a preferred walk-on at the University of Arkansas. That can be deceiving, but I will say this. If someone wants you to come play for him, you got to be pretty good. And PA definitely has some good players, but I also want to say this. Greenbrier's got some guys as well that I feel like we kind of fly under the radar a little bit. Coming into tonight, though, again, and I really can't stress this enough, I would venture to say, Matt, that this might be the biggest game in Greenbrier history as far as with the implications of heading to the state championship game at War Memorial.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we're 12-0 in the semifinals, which historically is the best a Greenbrier team's ever done. And you look at playing. Let's just say this: if you beat the PA tonight, you beat the number one team in the state,
and you've earned it. That's
right, which means that you're going into War Memorial playing for a state championship, having beat the best team in the state.
Without a doubt. And I tell you, you know, talking about, you know, obviously Greenbrier's down some guys. They're not going to be at full strength, clearly. PA might be down some guys as well, not sure. But the fact that we're at home, that's really about the best chance you're going to get to beat Pulaski Academy. Greenbrier also beat a team that PA kind of had some struggles with in the first round of the playoffs. PA beat Harrison 36-21. Greenbrier went on the road to Harrison and thumped them.
Yeah, beat the brakes off of them.
Obviously,
had it Mercy ruled at halftime.
That's right. You look at that game as well, man. Obviously, we were just surprised at anything at our defense, the way they shut them down. We knew our offense was going to score against Harrison. Defense, that's when we kind of got the first glimpse of this defense and how elite it has been. I really think that's going to be the key to the game tonight. Obviously, with injuries and, running potentially out of the Wildcat tonight and our sophomore quarterback, Kane Griffin, tonight, it's really going to come down to, can our defense slow them down enough? And PA's offense have just been so electric all year long. I think the way that this game is set up, Greenbrier's at home. Really the best chances you're going to have to beat PA. We've mentioned that. You're playing at home. You're playing against a really good offensive team. Our defense has played electric at elite level. It has just the way this game's matched up, it really has implications to be a really good football game.
I'm excited. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, it's kind of like the stage is set. We know what they are. Everybody in the state knows who they are. Everybody knows the state knows that we're the kind of team that we don't have this team every year, and we've got a special group this year, and we're hurt.
We are.
And so, I mean, hey, I'd put money on us with a healthy team. Now, does that mean we win? Not necessarily, but it sure gives us a better opportunity. But we're coming to this game, and we're going to be strictly playing out of just pure grit and determination and heart, which this Greenbrier team has a ton of, and I'm excited. I still want to put them. I mean, I'd still put money on them because they're my team.
Absolutely.
But it's going to be a tall task, and I think everybody that plays them knows that.
Last week against Wynn, Greenbrier played their hearts out with a lot of grit against a Wynn team that puts up a lot of offense, and we blanked them. I'll tell you, for the folks watching at home, guys, this is going to be the toughest matchup that Greenbrier's faced all year, without a doubt, and that obviously goes without saying, especially being in the semifinals. We knew when we made it, if we made it this far, that PA was probably going to be here, and we're here now, and we're getting set for the kickoff. Pulaski Academy, they're big, they're fast, they're strong. They put up a lot of points, but I think our Panthers are ready.
But so do we.
That's exactly right. We're excited for it. We're going to hit a break. When we come back, we'll continue the pregame show here on GPSN, the Road to War Memorial 5A state semifinal game coming your way.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price, so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have electrical problems? Need new electrical installation? Or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, a family-owned and ran business with over 70 years combined experience, specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or small, just give them a call at 501-679-3393. Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
Dang. delicious, no?
Come on! What the?
Fat Burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Well, welcome back inside of John Hawks Memorial Field here on John
John
Jones?
Hawks Memorial Field.
That's right. I always wanted to call it Don Jones, but I don't.
Is it Don Jones?
It's Don Jones Stadium. It is. I was
like,
correct.
I think it's Don Jones Stadium.
Well, after we muffed that up, with 22 minutes to go until kickoff, we're excited that you're back here with us. It's going to be a tough night tonight. PA is really, really, really good. You know, coming into this game, we've talked about it, man, and we could talk about it on and on and on. This will be the best team Greenbrier plays all year long, without a doubt, hands down. But they're not unbeatable.
No.
They're not unbeatable. They are not.
Listen, I'm stress eating, okay? I got some nachos with some peppers. I'm stress eating.
Well, I don't blame you. You know, we talked about it on the pregame. They've got 4 guys, number 4, 5, 6, and 7 for them. They've got guys that are just – I mean, Charlie Barker, the receiver, he's committed to play at a D1 school, the University of Presbyterian. That's where Coach Kelly went. They've also got, Charlie Pfizer, Joe Hyman, and Jalen McKinney. Those are going to be your 4 guys that you're going to hear the name a lot tonight. Greenbrier's hoping their defense can come in and shut them down. Hey, if we don't hear much from either of those guys, then our defense is doing something good. But I'll tell you, looking ahead into tonight, the fewest amount of points that PA has scored all year long was 28. That was against Lipscomb Academy. But I'll tell you, they only scored 36 against Harrison. That's their other lowest amount all year.
We're hanging our hat on that.
We got to.
I love it.
You know, you look at Greenbrier, the lowest amount of points that we've scored all year long, obviously was last week 14 points against Wynn.
Other than that, I mean, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Where I'm going with that is that was with an injured Cooper Wilcox, and you saw, you know, how important and big he is to this offense. With him being injured tonight, you know, you're looking at, you know, Griffin starting as a sophomore and then out of the Wildcat. It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be tough, no question about it. The defense is going to have to be big. I would say it's going to come down to that.
Turnovers.
How big can our defense be? Can they force turnovers? PA is going to score points tonight. You got to imagine. But Greenbrier's defense is going to try to slow them down as much as possible as we get closer to kickoff, which is about 20 minutes away from that. We want to thank you guys for joining into the broadcast. This will be our final broadcast of the year, regardless of whether we win or lose, because the NFHS and AAA have the rights to the state championship game at War Memorial. But I'll tell you, Matt, these seniors as well, win or lose, this will be the last night that they play here at John Hawks Memorial Field and Don Jones Stadium as a Greenbrier Panther.
100%. I mean, this is, like you said, this is their last night here in this stadium to play football. So,
Well, and
I mean,
also,
you expect them to sell out 100%.
Sure, and I also, you know, you got the seniors in the band as well, senior cheerleaders as well, all those that contribute, the managers on the football team as well. All these seniors, this will be their last, no doubt about it. Will be their last game at Panther Stadium. But I tell you, what a way it will be as Greenbrier plays against the Pulaski Academy Bruins, #1 team in 5A, and there's a reason for that. I mean, you know, we knew coming into this game after we escaped and beat Wynn, it was going to be tough. It was on to the next round, trying to figure out a way, piece it together, and find a way to beat Pulaski Academy. Well, we're about 19 minutes away to see what Greenbrier can piece together.
So, Hootens.com had mentioned that we had the best walkout in the state of Arkansas.
Well, I believe it. The lights go out. They get the little strobe light type deal, the smoke. It's pretty electric. Greenbrier has won that, and rightfully so. But I'll tell you, Matt, as we get closer to kickoff, talk to us a little bit about, you know, your keys to the game as far as winning this thing and your thoughts moving forward.
100%, JB. We've got to come out here and play the defense that we've played all year long, especially the second half of the season, because that's our ID. You know, I mean, especially you take out some of our weapons that we've lost on offense. Our identity, especially if you look at last week, is coming out here and playing defense and just shutting down the other side of the football. We know that's not going to happen tonight. We're not going to shut them down, but we can always go out there and slow them down, play the bend don't break defense, and give our offense a chance to get out there and make some plays. This is not the best defense we've played. Probably not the best 2 or 3 defenses we've played.
No, you're right.
So we have the opportunity to come out here and score points. It's not as good of a defense as we saw last week.
Certainly.
So we come out here, we shut them down defensively. In order for us to win, we have to create turnovers. We need 2 or 3 turnovers, and we need to capitalize on onside kicks. We cannot give onside kicks away and expect to come out with a victory tonight.
You know, Charlie Pfizer coming into tonight, Matt, he's got 249 passes, 405. He's 249 for 405 with 3,800 passing yards.
Let me say something about that. I don't know if you've ever watched them play. Not to take anything away from them. They don't run the ball very much. Their run plays are a pitch forward.
Yeah.
Like literally, like he comes out of the backfield and they pitch it forward to him, so it's a pass.
Right.
So those passing yards are
a little deceiving.
Very much so.
Well, and you look at it too, Joe Hyman, he's the guy that's really, really tough to watch. I'm telling you, he's really, really good. He's got 98 carries for 1,153 yards. He's had a long of 97. He has 23 touchdowns on the year. Pfizer's ran it for 163 yards for 2 touchdowns. And then Kenny Jordan, we talked about him. He's got 324 yards and 3 touchdowns on the year. Those are the 3 guys, Hyman, Pfizer, and Jordan will be to watch. And then the receiving core, man, it gets crazy. Jalen McKenna, he's a junior average. He's got 1,175 yards, receiving 12 touchdowns. Charlie Barker, 35 catches for 473 yards. He's got 10 touchdowns on the night. And just quite a few guys to watch out for. I tell you, they're going to be really good, Matt. They're going to be tough to stop. Just got to figure out a way to slow them down.
Hootens.com picked them by 16 points.
Well,
They're expecting a blowout.
Well, you look at it, you know, Pulaski Academy, they have 47 passing touchdowns on the year. They've thrown 10 interceptions, however. and that's going to be something to look at. They've rushed it into the end zone for 28 touchdowns. It's an impressive mark, no question about it. And they average about 505 yards per game. That's what they average, 500 yards a game, Matt. It's quite a bit.
Wow, that's a lot.
Against pretty good competition as well.
I'm going to have to leave you here for a second. I've got to go get the pregame music for the run out.
All right, sounds good. I tell you what, we're going to hit a break. When we come back, we're getting closer to kickoff. We'll be right back. You're listening to GPSN, the Road to War Memorial 5A state semifinal playoff game.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
We are back here inside of John Hawks Memorial Field at Don Jones Stadium. Greenbrier and Pulaski Academy battle for the road to the state championship game next week. The winner of this will play the winner of Little Rock Christian and Whitehall, and the loser of both of those games, season will come to an end. Greenbrier coming into this one, undefeated, 12-0, the best record in Greenbrier history, trying to keep the magical season going. If they're to win tonight, that would improve to 13-0 and would have an opportunity to be undefeated heading into the state championship game.
I'm not going to lie to you, JB. I don't mind sitting in the stands next week eating nachos while somebody else does the game.
That's right.
While we watch our team play for the state championship.
Boy, that would be something, wouldn't it?
It really would.
Pulaski Academy, we've talked about it earlier in the broadcast. They're dominant. Since 2003, that's 18 years, they average 12 wins a season. It's unbelievable numbers, I'm telling you. They've won 6 of the last 7 state championships. That one that they didn't win, they were there. They lost to Little Rock Christian. They're a good football team. There's no question about it. Greenbrier gets them at home. And I'll tell you, and this is just being completely honest, I'd rather play Pulaski Academy at home than in the state championship game on a neutral turf, basically in their backyard.
100%. I mean, you can imagine that they're going to have a ton of people here tonight in the stands. Could you imagine if they were playing in Little Rock?
Boy, it'll be tough. It's going to be tough tonight.
On a stage that they're used to playing on.
Certainly. That's like their home field. They
Right.
play there every year just about. Good grief. Well, coming into this one, Greenbrier is going to have their best opportunity, going to try to give them their best shot. They'll be at home. The Pulaski Academy fans didn't have to travel super far, all the way down from Little Rock to the game. The bus for Pulaski Academy not far as well, so they're not going to be.
Guy with the Democrat Gazette came in here and was asking us some questions about what he needed to do, and we were like, man, we'll have to check with the AD. We're not real sure. Anyway, guy from PA comes through. He just follows him because he knows him because they pretty much see them every week.
That's right. And they definitely see him every year.
Right.
In the state in the playoffs, deep in the postseason. Greenbrier's got their hands full tonight. I mean, we can't – there's nearly no other way to put it. Pulaski Academy's good, rightfully so. Greenbrier's best competition of the year, might be the biggest game in Greenbrier school history with the implications of the state championship next week. Boy, it's going to be a fun night of football. Pulaski Academy, they've got some good football players. They got some skill guys on the offensive side. And we've mentioned it, man. You've talked about it a little bit. the defense for Pulaski Academy is not as flashy as you might think. It's their offense that puts out numbers, and they just outscore everybody.
Yeah, they're not a Whitehall that's going to, just shut you down. In my opinion, and I might be wrong. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say they're bad defensively. Obviously, they wouldn't win every week. But a lot of times you see the low scores against their opponent, and I think it has more to do with the amount of onside kicks they get.
Well, that's true. We've mentioned this. They're going to get every kickoff's going to be an onside kick for Pulaski Academy. They're not going to punt the ball much at all.
No.
You'll see that as it goes out. Anthony Lucas, the head coach for Pulaski Academy, he didn't change much from Coach Kelly's schemes from last year.
No.
I tell you, they're going to be the same PA for years to come, and they're going to be a really good football team tonight. Greenbrier's got a lot of good players as well, though. We do have some injuries, but I'll tell you, some guys to look out for. Nick Hewitt in the backfield.
Every time.
Going to see him tonight, which is a huge just breath of fresh air. He's a good running back. As we look at the skill guys, you obviously got Cooper Wilcox in the backfield. Probably not going to see him. It's going to be Griffin most likely.
Yeah. You're going to see Coop probably cheering his teammates on.
That's right. Miles Miller, Reed Nixon will be the slot guys. You got Jacob Mathis, the tight end, and he's a good one. He reminds you of Gronkowski. That's a pretty bold comparison.
It's not size, it's intensity. He's not the biggest kid on the field, but my gosh, he plays at a level of intensity that really you just don't see other people play at very often.
And then there's Keaton Whitley on the end there as well at the receiver spot. On the offensive line, some guys are going to be out, but you got Jackson Spears, Josh Robinson.
I ought to see Nick Winberry. You ought to see Eli Rupel, and I would think
Jeremy Parker.
Oh yeah, see Jeremy. I would imagine you're going to see Eli's little brother Asher Rupel. We saw him last week. I'm sure you will see some Jeremy Parker. I don't think you'll see Dustin Hall. I think he's probably out for the season. But I think we'll see Eli come back this week.
On the defensive side of the ball, in the secondary, you'll have Matthew Bernard and Shannon Howard. The cornerbacks will be Preston Riddle and Jackson Harp, and then the linebackers, Dawson Spencer, Nick Hewitt, Jacob Mathis, and Eli Weaver, and then the front line, Jake Hardgrave, Bryce Allison, who's his first year playing, isn't it, as a senior, and Gabe Rowe there on the end. That defense right there, if you wouldn't mind going back to the graphic, this right here, if you look at this defense, Matt, these guys are going to be the key to winning the game tonight. No 100%. Question about it.
I mean, when you got Eli Weaver playing at the level he's been playing at the past 2 or 3 weeks, along with Jacob Mathis, and Mathis, Nick Hewitt, all those guys play at such a high level every week. They're just gangbusters.
Well, you look at there's quite a few seniors on that defense
For
as
sure.
well.
This whole team's senior laden.
Here we go. Greenbrier marching out of the field house. They're on their way to the Panther Head, about to run on to the field. Tell you what we'll do.
Should be our seniors coming out, right?
It may be the seniors, yeah.
Seniors coming out for the coin toss.
For the coin toss, yeah. Boy, I tell you, what an electric atmosphere. Greenbrier's going to need a lot to go their way this game, and I'll tell you, I think they're ready for it.
How about all these Pee-weeers down there?
That's exciting. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Getting
Pee-wee
these boys
football players
excited.
down on the field.
Hey, Greenbrier hadn't been this good in a long time. They've been good, but this is a really good football team that Greenbrier's put together.
I think it's safe to say this is the best team's ever played in Greenbrier. I don't know of very many people that would fight you on that.
Well, here's the difference. You got just a solid group of guys. You look at years past with Neil Burcham. He's probably one of the best players to ever come through Greenbrier school history. And I'm obviously I'm not certain on that. But you look at this team. This team's the most complete team that Greenbrier's ever had. They're 12-0 for the first time in school history, into the semis against Pulaski Academy, trying to make it 13-0 as well and move on to the state championship round. The field of 4 is set, the final 4. Greenbrier trying to stay alive and move on. If they win tonight, they'll play Little Rock Christian or the Whitehall Bulldogs. I believe Whitehall's at home in that game, aren't they?
I believe they are. I think Christian had to go there. I think it's the second time this year Christian had to go.
Whitehall beat them earlier in the year.
At home, I believe.
Yeah. Whitehall trying to do it again. I tell you, Little Rock Christian's a good team. Really, all these 4 teams that are left, Greenbrier's the last team from the 5A West, and they've been the last team almost from the first round. 3 teams that are left from the 5A Central. That's Whitehall, Little Rock Christian, and PA. Greenbrier trying to win tonight and move on. as the seniors are down near the end zone on the far right of the side. I'll tell you, though, again, Matt, we can't stress this enough. Pulaski Academy, we've talked about it. They've won 6 out of the last 7 state championships. They're dominant. The one year they didn't win it, they lost to Little Rock Christian. So they're accustomed to playing deep in the postseason. Greenbrier trying to play spoiler tonight. Even though we're the home team, Pulaski Academy's a 16-point favorite by Hootens.com.
Hey, in a couple of years they'll be talking about, remember when that time that they lost in Greenbrier and didn't make the championship?
Boy, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Greenbrier's going to need to play darn near flawless the whole game as Pulaski Academy's team captains come out onto the field as well from the field house. We're getting set for the coin toss. Both refs are at each end of the sidelines of the 50, and we're just about set for them to head to midfield. They're walking on the field. Once they're ready, they'll make their way to midfield, and we'll have the coin toss. Again, we've talked about this. There's 4 big skill guys. Really, they got 5 for Pulaski Academy. The numbers to watch for Pulaski Academy. Number 4, Charlie Barker. He's a senior wide receiver. He's committed to play football at the University of Presbyterian, where Coach Kelly is currently. Jalen McKinney, number 5. He's another receiver. He's a junior for them, 6'1", 170. Joe Hyman, he's the big running back, the senior that's committed to play at the University of Northwestern. That's a Power 5 team in a Power 5 conference in the Big Ten Conference. Northwestern's a good football team. He's committed to play there. Charlie Pfizer, the senior quarterback, number 7. He'll be a tough one to watch out for. And then number 32, Kenny Jordan, the sophomore running back. Those are the 5 guys for Pulaski Academy that you're going to probably be hearing a lot from tonight. Greenbrier's making their way to midfield now, though, Matt. And we're getting set for the coin toss.
Who's that on crutches? Is that Dustin?
I believe it is. 62. That is Dustin Hall. They spread them out. That's a lot of seniors, isn't it? Well, Cooper Wilcox is out there.
Yeah, I think he's going to dress out. Probably. Support his teammates, you know, and they never know. They may work him in somewhere. So.
Boy, wouldn't it be something?
Like a run play or something.
Well, there we go. Charlie Barker for Pulaski Academy. And Jackson Spears, the senior for Greenbrier, meet at midfield. Tell you, we'll take the camera down there. We'll take the camera down there and hopefully get the audio as well.
I do work better under pressure when I'm put to the test. Strategic how I move, I just treat it like chess. 1 point, teamer at the grill is on my Michelin list. Straight from Memphis, now I'm up, can't sleep on me. Don't take a risk to win, that's key. Put a show on for them people, give them what they came to see. How you trying to teach me something? You ain't made it across the street. I deserve the keys to it, on my city MVP. Swoosh, bad, he ain't got no check for me, don't check for me respectfully. I can't let my kid down, I'm building up my legacy. I ain't gonna pick nobody, I'm just trying to be a better me. Introduction about to show you something that you ain't never seen. Go 5 ring, 5 chain, check 2 watches, that's 12. Drop, come through and slam on you. I'm in that PA has won the toss, they have
Well, Pulaski Academy won the toss, and they chose to receive the football, so Greenbrier will be kicking the ball away to begin the football game. Pulaski Academy wanted it on their north end zone, so they take on the right side as the lights start to come off. They turned them off, and Greenbrier's heading into the Panther head. The blue lights flashing, the strobe lights as well. The smoke coming out of the Panther head. What did you say earlier?
Hey, you know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
That's right. Get this spark rolling. I tell you, Matt, what did you say about Hooten said about the Panther head?
Best walkout in the state.
I believe
Best
it.
run out in the state.
We are just about set for football. 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from kickoff. Boy, the last time this year the Panthers will run out here on John Hawks Memorial Field. What a night for football. The home crowd coming out in full force tonight. We're excited for football. As the Panthers rumble inside the head, they're just about to set to make their way out onto the field. The lights come on. Here come the Panthers. And Jacob Mathis, Preston Riddle bringing out the flags. They lead the way. The lights are back on, man, and we are just about set for a battle for an opportunity to play at the state championship. Well, we are just about set for the opening kickoff. Pulaski Academy will be taking it from the north side of the field. They'll be working from our right to left. Kenny Jordan and Joe Hyman will be back deep to receive for the Bruins. Bradley Turnage to begin this football game off. He'll be kicking it off for the last time here or at least he'll be kicking off the game for the last time here at Panther Stadium.
100%. This kid's done an amazing job this year. Glad he's on our team,
No doubt about it. There's a lot of seniors we're going to miss, but I tell you, there's a lot of football to be played, and these seniors are ready for it. The Panthers just about set. Turnage approaching the football, and we are underway. It's a high end-over-end kick taken by Hyman back at his own 6. He cuts back left, now tries to go to the sideline. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Keaton Whitley was all over it.
He didn't want any contact, did he?
Sure did.
He ran right out of bounds.
Whitley was all over him. That's just a 6-yard return, and Pulaski Academy will set up shop on their own 12-yard line to begin the football game. They run in a multiple offense, a lot more like a spread. They return 8 starters from a year ago, 5 on the offensive side of the ball, only 3 on the defensive side. Charlie Pfizer, the quarterback for Pulaski Academy, will lead his team onto the field again to look out for. You've got a couple of guys, Kenny Jordan, Jalen McKinney, and Charlie Barker for them. Joe Hyman will be in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Greenbrier will have a 3-man front, and ball will be on the left hash. Twin receivers right side, single receiver to the left. Direct snap, it goes Hyman. They'll go lateral, it goes Pfizer. Deep over the middle, got a man, that's Barker, completed the 43-yard line. They'll wrestle him down around midfield. Pulaski Academy goes with a little bit of trickery, and it pays off 38 yards down the middle.
That's just the kind of stuff you're going to see all night long. I mean, this is what this offense does, and they're real good at it.
Ball will be set up on the right hash midfield. Empty set back for Pfizer. He's got trips to the right, twins to the left. From the gun, Pfizer gets the snap. 3-man front rush. Now he steps up, going to run. He's inside the 45. He'll slide down around the 44-yard line, actually right around the 45. It's just a 5-yard run for Pfizer, but it brings up second down and 5.
It's just like that kickoff return. From our side, we want to say, yeah, they don't like to get hit, but it's a method. It's a method. They're smart. They play smart.
Pfizer from the gun, direct snap. Hyman, he goes right side, trying to get a block inside the 45. A nice tackle down the sideline from Jackson Hart. Pushed him out of bounds. That was Hart. Pushed him out of bounds after a 1-yard, maybe 2-yard carry.
Right.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
So here's what you guys think about here with this much out here. There is no 3 and out.
They're going to be going for it on
4th
4
downs every time.
Shotgun for Pfizer, twins to both the left and right sides. Hyman to the backfield with it. Pfizer gets the snap from the gun, steps in the pocket, pass complete on a curl route down around the 34-yard line. It's a good completion there to Will Hawkins, the junior wideout. That's enough for a 1st down there on the curl route. 1st and 10 Pulaski Academy, ball's at the 34-yard line. Shotgun for Pfizer again. There's trips to the right, single receiver left. Direct snap to Hyman. Little lateral to Pfizer. Looking to pass, goes reverse the field on the other side. Complete to Barker. He's inside the 35 to the 31. That's only about a 3-yard gain. Great job covering there by the defense. And
great tackle by Preston Ritter right there.
He threw it all the way across the field, only a 3-yard gain. This Greenbrier defense is doing a pretty good job here with Pulaski Academy's trick plays. Shotgun for Pfizer, trips to the right. They got Hyman in the backfield. Greenbrier with the 3-man front. Now Pfizer looks to the sideline to change the play. Now he's set from the gun, gets the snap. He's going to give it off to Hyman up the middle. Got some room, breaks a tackle inside the 25 down to the 20. That's a 1st down there, an 11-yard carry, and it moves the chains.
Well, you talked about the trick play. What most people call trick plays, Pulaski Academy calls offense.
Yeah, that's right.
They just spread it out. There's just nothing they won't do.
Shotgun for Pfizer again. Trips to the right, single setback. They'll give it off to Hyman up the middle. Tries to go over right tackle, not a lot there. He'll get 2 yards to the 18. The Greenbrier defense doing a good job slowing that down. Great job there. 2nd down at about 8. They got a kicker, Von Seelick. He's a good one. He's a senior.
What's tough about this offense is you got to get a big play defensively on to just slow down the movement of the stick.
Empty setback, Pfizer. Single receivers to both the left and right side. He gets a snap, looking to pass. over the middle. Got a man complete at the 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Pulaski Academy strikes first. Touchdown there on the 18-yard reception to John Mark Sherrod, and the Bruins are on the board.
Well, that's a name there that you, if you've kept up with him this year, you've heard a lot of. That kid scored a lot of touchdowns.
He's a sophomore.
He's a good one, too.
Sherrod with the 18-yard strike. Pulaski Academy scores first at 6-0 with 9:25 to play in the opening quarter. And Pulaski Academy doing what they do best, and that's scoring.
Early and often, that's their momentum. You know, that's what they like to do, and they're going for 2.
They're going to go for 2. Pitch back, it goes to Barker. Look at the pass. Back of the end zone. It's complete, and the 2-point conversion's good. That was back to Sherrod again.
Who threw that?
That was Barker, Charlie Barker.
So he's thrown the ball 2 or 3 times so far? Hyman once? Is that right?
I think Hyman threw one. I think that's Barker's first pass. Maybe I'm wrong.
They thrown the ball 3 times from the pitch.
They sure have. 8-0. Pulaski Academy leads it. We'll hit a break. You're listening to GPSN, the Road to War Memorial. We'll be right back.
Need insurance for health, life, or business? Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service today.
Well, Vaughn Seelick will be on to kick the football away. It'll be an onside kick. Weaver's back deep just in case they decide to kick it back, but Pulaski Academy is going to go for that onside kick. They're a tough team to prepare for. Might look for some trickery. Seelick's lined up backwards. Now he spreads, going to kick it quick. He goes right side, onside kick. It's going to be loose. Greenbrier's got it, though. Wow, that one was tough. It tipped off of Mathis. That was Matthew Bernard who jumped on it. Greenbrier will have the football.
Oh, it was Bernard. Okay, you said that. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you said that.
No, you're good.
I'm staring in space here, man.
Well, it's a good game, I tell you. There's a lot of emotions going on. Greenbrier will set up shop at their own 43-yard line.
No.
So Greenbrier will be out on the field. Looks like Greenbrier's going to run out of the Wildcat. We talked about that a lot tonight. Hewitt will be in the backfield with Dawson Spencer. Pulaski Academy, they run a 3-man front. Now they've loaded the box, though, trying to prepare for this Wildcat. Hewitt in the backfield, 1st down and 10. They get the snap, direct snap. Hewitt goes up the middle, got some room. He's carrying tacklers out across the 45 to midfield. That's a big 7-yard carry for Hewitt. The O-line pushing the pile, and Greenbrier with a 7-yard carry. Eli Weaver coming into the game now. Looks like Charlie Chet goes in as well. Gabe Rowe comes and takes his seat. Is
that Eli Rupel?
As well as Eli Rupel, yeah. Good to see Rupel. I believe he was injured last week, wasn't he?
He was. They were afraid he might have had an ankle fracture. Turned out it wasn't. It was negative x-rays, and he was able to play today.
Nick Hewitt in the backfield, empty setback. Twins to both the left and right sides. They move Weaver in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to Weaver. Hewitt tries to go up the middle, and he'll lose a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 4. PA was ready for that one. They stuffed that one. Now it's 3rd and 4, and Greenbrier's going to need a big 3rd down. Hewitt heading to the sideline, looks to get the play. I'll tell you, Pulaski Academy, their defense is they have a lot of movement up front.
They do, and you can imagine that they're going to load the box. Us running the Wildcat, just preparing for the run.
3rd down and 4. 8:07 to go in the opening quarter. Pulaski Academy struck first on an 18-yard touchdown pass. They went for 2. 8-0, 3rd and 4. Hewitt in the backfield, direct snap to him. He's going to try to go right side, looks to the outside edge, cuts inside midfield, and he has stood up at the 49-yard line. Good defense from PA. Brings up 4th down and 2, and now Coach Tribble's got a big decision to make.
Yeah, he does.
Gets a pretty good spot.
Honestly, it's kind of one of those deals where it's not really different than if they got the onside kick right there.
You're right. This is one of those deals where do you trust your defense to slow down Pulaski Academy, or you need a big 1st down here? This is awful early, but PA doesn't need a lot of momentum to get going.
No, for sure.
4th down and 2. Hewitt's in the backfield. He also does a lot of the punting, so we're not sure what he's going to do. He gets his snap. He's going to run it. Going for it on 4th down. He's trying to get the first down. He's not going to get it. He is not going to get it. PA with a big stop on 4th down, and the Bruins turn him over on downs. They turn him over on downs. Pulaski Academy got a big stop there on 4th down. I tell you, Hewitt had a good lunge there, but that defense from Pulaski Academy stayed strong, and they forced the turnover on downs. 8-0 PA with 7:07 to go in the opening quarter, and their offense will be back on the field at their own 48-yard line. Shotgun for Pfizer. Hyman's in the backfield with him. Trips to the right, single receiver left side. From the gun, they'll pitch it right side to Hyman, trying to get to the edge. He's got room. Across midfield, 45-40. He's got speed. Rumbles inside the 35-yard line. They'll push him down at the 33, but that's a big, hard run there. 19 yards from Hyman on 1st down.
They're electric. They're quick.
Trying to get the snap
They block
quickly.
extremely well.
Now they go pitch play left side to Hyman, trying to get to the edge. Weaver's there, and they push him out of bounds. That's a 4-yard loss back to the 36-yard line. That'll be actually a 3-yard loss, but it brings up 2nd down and 13. Eli Weaver cut out the edge. He pushed him away and said, hey, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, good job by Eli to get off the block. That's the thing. We've got to get off blocks on the outside. They block well, and they're going to have somebody out there.
Twin setback now for Pfizer. Twin receivers right side, single receiver left. That's Jordan and Hyman in the backfield with Pfizer. From the gun, Greenbrier has a 3-man front showing blitz with 4. They bring 4. Pfizer in the pocket, looking. He lobs it up deep right sideline. It's going to be incomplete at the 5-yard line. He had a man. I think that was Charette again, but he overthrew him at the 5. I tell you, a good throw there, and PA's got 2 scores.
All right, we've got to limit this gain right here because they're a 4-down team every time. So if we can limit this gain, it puts us in position to stop them on 4th down.
Greenbrier needs a good defensive stop here. 3rd down and 13. You're right. PA's probably going to go for it on 4 down every time. Shotgun for Pfizer. Quad split to the right. Hyman's in the backfield with him. 3-man front for Greenbrier. From the gun, Pfizer. Now they move Hyman into motion to the right side. Empty setback. From the gun, he gets a snap. Looking to pass. He's in trouble. Scrambling away right side. He's looking. Got nobody. Pfizer running, and he's going to be hit out of bounds as he threw the football incomplete. There was nowhere to go. How about that defense from Greenbrier?
Great job
standing
right
tall.
there.
Hey, Pfizer had all day scrambling to the right. There was just nobody open.
Yeah, we come on a great outside blitz. He just made a good move to get outside of us, and we lost our footing. Great job by Jacob Mathis to get out there and force him out of bounds and force him to throw it away.
Here's a big 4th down and 13 if you're Greenbrier. That front 3, they just need to get in there quick on Pfizer and try to force him to make the ball, throw the ball quickly. They change the play up. Trips to the left side. Hyman's in the backfield with Pfizer. Greenbrier's got a 3-man front. This is a big 4th down. Now they move Hyman to the right side in motion. Pfizer, empty setback from the gun. Gets the snap. Looking to pass. Pump fakes. Now he's going to run. Now he's looking right side, trying to find somebody. Hewitt's in pursuit. He just lobs it up deep, incomplete. Greenbrier forces the turnover. What a stance by our Panthers.
Great job by this defense right there. There just wasn't anywhere to go with it. We rushed 3 right there, dropped 8, and did a good job of just staying on him until we forced him to make a throw he didn't want to make.
Wow, great defensive stop there. I tell you what. And we've got a lot of fans back home listening. Brad Williams, a longtime friend of mine as well, listening. He's cheering on our Panthers, hoping to cheer them on to victory. With 6:21 to go in the opening quarter, how about that stop from Greenbrier? And look who's out on the field
look
right
who's
now.
out there, baby.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's Cooper Wilcox.
Wilcox is back in the game. Shotgun formation. Wow. He gets a snap. He's going to play action. Looking to pass. He's in trouble. Rolling left side. He's going to try to get to the edge. They push him out of bounds, though. That's about a 3-yard loss. But I'll tell you, wow. These fans got excited. I got excited as well. We did not expect to see that.
Cooper Wilcox at quarterback.
Cooper Wilcox is back in the game. You have got to be kidding me. Now he heads to the sideline to get the sign. 6:13 to go in the opening quarter. Charlie Check heading to the sideline as well. Looks like he's going to come out the field.
I bet nobody was expecting to see Coop play tonight.
Boy, as Keaton Whitley comes back onto the field. 2nd down and about 12. Shotgun formation for Wilcox. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Wilcox, empty setback from the gun. PA brings the box. Curl route to Mathis, complete. He breaks a tackle across the 45. That's a first down.
Yes, sir, it is.
To the 47-yard line. 11-yard completion. PA brought the box. They had nobody backed in coverage. Mathis made them pay. Cooper with a dime, and it moves the chains. First down at 10. With 5:59 to go in the opening quarter. Wow. Ball to the 47-yard line. It's placed on top of the Greenbrier Panther logo right there near midfield. 5:47 to go, clock rolling. They got Wilcox lined up over to the left side as Weaver will take it from the Wild Panther. Direct snap Weaver. He'll go right side. He gets across midfield, carrying it out across the 49 to the 40. They'll call it the 49-yard line. That's a 4-yard carry from Eli. I'll tell you, this Pulaski Academy front line's not doing near as good a job as they did on that first set.
No, we're getting a little push right there. We got our man in the game, Cooper Wilcox. We're able to kind of mix things up a little bit more, and they can't just rely on stopping the run here.
5:11 to go. Cooper Wilcox into the game. What a breath of fresh air. Second down and a long 6. They'll call it a short 7. Twins to both the left and right sides. Empty setback. They move a man in motion. Fake the pitch. Wilcox. Little screen pass in the flat to Mathis. He's across midfield, across inside the 45-yard line, down to the 41-yard line. That's another first down, and Jacob Mathis is coming up big.
Boy, Coop looks good out there. He looks like he feels good, and great job by Mathis getting open, making a catch, going up and getting it, and then getting that first down. Good job by this line, giving him a little room to move.
4:42 to play in the opening quarter. This Pulaski Academy defense is giving up a couple of bigger plays, but they haven't busted anything open. They prevented enough just thus far. Shotgun for Wilcox. Twins to both the left and right side. Single setback. Hard count. Spencer jumped early, and that's going to cost him 5. Somebody jumped early, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. First and 15, and not really what you want to do against a Pulaski Academy team.
No, we got to get 15 yards here. But we got the team to do it, man. We got them out here. They're rolling. We just got to keep that momentum going.
Cooper Wilcox. What a return from Coop, trying to lead his team on the second possession of the game for a touchdown. Shotgun Wilcox gets the snap, looking to pass. PA brings the box. He's going deep down the sideline. That should be pass interference. They're going to say it was picked off, but that is intercepted at the 15-yard line. But I'll tell you, Jacob Mathis was trying to cover around, and that back defender didn't turn around.
No, he a lot of touching going on right there.
The only problem is it might have been just slightly underthrown. They might have said Mathis didn't have a play on it. But as it stands, a pick there from Pulaski Academy. Nicely done by them. Coop aired it out. Hey, what a job to get it down there, though.
Yeah.
Mathis had some space.
Well, and you got to think he's throwing the ball downfield with, he's got some pain.
Absolutely. So Pulaski Academy will take the ball back here. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Direct snap Hyman, they'll pitch it to Pfizer. Looking to pass. Right side looking deep over the middle of the field. He nearly picked it off. That was Shannon Howard in coverage. Barker was closed off. He didn't have any separation at all. Dangerous pass there from Charlie Pfizer, and it brings up second down and 10.
Boy, just nearly got a pick right there with a lot of space to run.
Boy, he overthrew everybody, even threw Howard, who was playing back in coverage. Now empty setback for Pfizer. Trips to the left, twin receivers right side. Charlie gets the snap, looking to pass. Steps into the pocket. Now he's in trouble. Trying to roll right side. They're in pursuit. He's going to roll down the sideline, though. Be pushed out of bounds around the 23.
Ooh, what a spot. My goodness.
No, they're going to call it the 21.
Oh, okay. They come back. I thought that guy, he was just getting the ball. Okay. I thought they gave him up to the 29.
Third down and 4 after the 6-yard carry from Pfizer. They got quad split to the left, single receiver right side. Empty setback for Pfizer. Big third down play. They get the play. Greenbrier faithful with the cowbells. Trying to cause some noise. Quick screen pass right side Hyman. He is drilled. He is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Greenbrier was all over it, and it ends up 4th down and 5.
All right, here we go. 4th down on their side of the field. Big stop right here would be huge.
Hyman tried to make a move, but he was drilled. He's a good running back, too. Empty setback, quad to the left. Rolling left side, Pfizer. Looking to pass. Now he reverses his field over the middle. Got a man complete. That's going to be a first down. That was Barker, completed at the 35-yard line. He's a good receiver.
He is. You know, with this offense, there's just nearly always somebody open. It's just a matter of do they have enough time to find him.
Pfizer empty setback again after a big first down from Pfizer to Barker. Quads split to the left, Hyman to the right side. They move Barker in motion to the right. Pfizer from the gun, quick screen pass over to the right side. Hyman, and he has nowhere to go. Breaks a tackle, reverses his field. He'll be pushed out of bounds after only a 1-yard gain, but he did a lot of dancing around just to get a yard. Great job by the defense, and Hyman really made a little something out of nothing.
He did. You know, that's just kind of what you expect from him. He's such a fantastic athlete, and, you know, you're going to have to really wrap him up and pull him to the ground. Fortunately, we had some more guys out there and able to keep it to a minimum.
2nd down and 9. Jordan's in the backfield with Pfizer. Trips to the left, single receiver right. That's Hyman. From the gun, Pfizer with a 3-man front from Greenbrier. Now Greenbrier brings 4. Pfizer's in trouble, and they're going to, yes, escape. Now they got him, and they throw him down back at the 29-yard line.
That's Gabe Rowe, baby.
Gabe Rowe throws him down. 3rd down and long now for PA. And the big sack from Rowe. Greenbrier bought 4. Pfizer wasn't ready, and he couldn't get away.
All right here's a big down, JB, because there are 4, like we mentioned, they're a 4-down team on offense, so you got to limit the yardage you give up right here.
3rd down and 16 with 2:31 to play in the opening quarter. Shotgun formation from Pfizer. Trips to the left. Hyman the single setback with him. Now they move Hyman in motion. From the gun, Pfizer looking to screen pass, pump fakes. Now a little screen pass over the middle. Not much there. Greenbrier's all over it. Jacob Mathis and Nick Hewitt, they drill. That was Surratt. Now it brings up 4th down and long.
Yeah, it's 4th and, 15? I believe it is.
Now you got to figure out, are they going to go for it? They are. 4th and 16. Pfizer empty setback, quad split to the left. Hyman at the top of your screen to the right. This is a big 4th down. 3-man front for Greenbrier. Pfizer from the gun gets his snap, looking to pass. He's got time. Now he steps over to the pocket, deep over the middle. It's complete for a first down at the 45, inside the 40, the 35. They'll bring him down around the 33-yard line. Heck of a pitch and a catch there from Pfizer.
It was. You know, there wasn't much room at all to get that ball in there, and he threaded the needle.
And Junior Will Hawkins with a great catch there in open field. 1st and 10 on a big play there from PA. That was a big one when they needed it. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Twins to both the left and right sides. Pfizer gets a snap. He's going to give it off to Hyman, reverses his field. He's got room inside the 25, down to around the 25-yard line.
Boy, he's so quick. You know, he didn't have anything come the direction it was designed for, but he was able to get out there and open space and just make a play.
1:11 to go. Shotgun formation for Pfizer again. Both twins to both the left and right sides, or for Pfizer, and that's Kenny Jordan in the backfield with him. He's the sophomore. 3-man front for Greenbrier. Pfizer from the gun gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 4. They give it off to Jordan. Cuts back around the 25. He gets it inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. That's enough to move the chains. First down for Pulaski Academy, and they're inside the red zone.
You know, that's the tough thing about trying to stop the run against this team is you've got to protect the pass so much. You're pretty much relying on 3 guys up there.
Pfizer in the shotgun formation. Twins to both the left and right sides. They're going to give it off to Jordan again, up the middle, inside the 15, inside the 10. They'll bring him down around the 10, maybe the 9-yard line, and it brings up 2nd down and short with 25 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Pulaski Academy's already up 8-0. They're trying to add more. They've been marching down the field. How about that big 4th down and long conversion? That's what set up this whole big run. The drive's been good for him. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. From the gun, Pfizer. He's going to QB keep up the middle. Not a lot. Cuts back, and he'll slide down at the 9. Mathis was all over him, and it brings up 3rd down and short. That'll be the final play of the first quarter. We're going to hit a break. Pulaski Academy leads at 8-0. They're knocking on the door. You're watching GPSN, the road to War Memorial 5A state semifinal matchup with Pulaski Academy. We'll be right back.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
8-0 our score as we head to the second quarter. Pulaski Academy's knocking on the door. Matt, what's your keys here the first quarter? What are your thoughts?
Well, we're going to have to get a little pressure on him. I mean, we're doing a great job with the three we got up there and bringing an occasional blitzer, but he's elusive enough in the backfield, Pfizer is, to find an open man if he has enough time. Now, granted, there have been several times where he hasn't had somebody to throw to and he's just had to throw it away. But especially on that third and long or fourth and long there, you know, it's a catch-22. You don't want to bring in pressure because you don't want to leave somebody automatically open. But if he's got time, he's eventually probably going to find somebody.
3rd down and 2. It's 4-down territory no matter what side of the field Pulaski Academy's on. They proved that on that 4th and long deep in their own territory.
I think they're probably going to try to run the ball. They've had a lot of success running it with us protecting the pass so well. So, you know, hopefully we can maybe find somebody to get through there and stop them.
3-man front for Greenbrier. Pulaski Academy from the shotgun formation. Pfizer, twins to both the left and right sides. They spread it out. Now it's going to be a direct snap to Hyman. He goes up the middle. Got a first down, untouched, into the end zone. Touchdown, Pulaski Academy, and they're up 14-0.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about right there, you know, especially when they spread it out and they've got an empty set in the backfield. You're definitely looking to protect the pass because you got so many receivers, but it leaves you with 3 against the whole line to try to stop a guy for going 3 or 4 yards.
Well, Pulaski Academy going for 2 as they always do. Shotgun for Pfizer. They move Hyman in motion to the right side. Bunch formation from the gun. Pfizer steps in the pocket. Now he's flushed left, trying to go right side, buying some time, looking for anybody. Right side trying to run it into the end zone. He's got a man, though. That's Hyman, and now it's 16-0 as the 2-point conversion is good. 16-0 our score, and we're going to hit a break. You're listening to GPSN, the Road to War Memorial 5A State semifinal game. We'll be right back.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Well, there we go. They're on to attempt that onside kick. This is a good football team. Pulaski Academy's come out guns blazing. They're up 16-0. Vaughn Seelick will be on to attempt this onside kick. If you're listening at home, Pulaski Academy goes for it on 4th down every time, and they kick onside kicks every kickoff.
And they're good at it.
They practice. I mean, that's all you practice? Goodness. And they almost recovered the first onside kick. Here's the second one of the day from Seelick. The whistle's blown, and here we go. Seelick getting set to go. Taking his time. Now he steps back and talks to his side. Here we go. Approaches the football onside kick. It's going to be taken at the 44-yard line. That one was unsuccessful. Greenbrier will set up shop with their own 44 as Matthew Bernard recovered another one.
Yeah, he did. Good job of Matthew Bernard to have the hands and the head to pick it up and follow it.
Ball will be at their own 44-yard line. Greenbrier right hash with 11:57 to play until halftime. Greenbrier's down 16-0. And Cooper Wilcox will be back onto the field to lead his Panthers, trying to lead them down the field. He did a great job on the last possession, but
he did.
Just
An interception, a tough play there. Take that away, and we're still rolling, you know.
Here we go. Shotgun formation for Wilcox. They got twin receivers to both the left and right sides. Hewitt's in the backfield with Wilcox. PA shows a 4-man. Now they bring 5. They're going to give it off to Hewitt at the middle, and he didn't get much. He might have got a yard, half a yard at that, and it brings up 2nd down and long. Well, PA brought 6, and they blew up the play.
You know, it seems like you almost got to kind of play their game with them, and that's what they want you to do.
If you're going to be blitzing, might as well just throw it to the air.
Well, and that's kind of what they want you to do, but you just gotta beat them at their own game. It seems like.
Empty setback, trips to the left, twins to the boundary. From the gun, Wilcox as PA brings 6. Curl route to Mathis complete. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and short. And if you're Greenbrier, you probably think of 4-down territory.
Absolutely, and that's a great play call right there and a great execution of it. You know, they're bringing it. They're saying we're not going to let them beat us with the run. So we'll see here on 3rd down.
As Wilcox to the sideline to get the signal from Coach Burcham.
I thought after I just said that he was coming out and going to the Wildcat, so I was a little hesitant to finish what I was going to say. But, yeah, they're out here saying we're not going to let you outrun us. You know, we might be able to get Cooper open in space.
Here we go, big 3rd down. QB keep. Wilcox tries to go left side, and there's nowhere to go. He'll lose a yard. It brings up 4th down and 3.
Well, the reason that curl was open is because of that right there. They're not going to let us run the ball. They're good enough they can stop it. So we're just going to have to make them – we're just going to have to earn that movement up front. And the only way we can do that is to hit those short passes continually.
Miles Miller coming into the game for Dawson Spencer. Greenbrier's going to go for it on 4th down and 3 here with 10:13 to go until halftime. The later this game goes, these 4th downs become really, really crucial. This is a big 4th down and 3. Greenbrier with trips to the left. Single receiver right side. Hewitt's in the backfield. Pulaski Academy shows blitz. Wilcox from the gun gets his snap. Pass is going to be broken up, actually intercepted at the 42-yard line. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be a turnover on downs anyways. PA's got the pick. They got the ball at the 39 of Greenbrier, and now they're knocking on the door again.
Well, just a good job by that defensive end to make a play. I mean, that's all you could say about it. I mean, his receiver was open over there. He tried to kind of sidearm to get around him because he saw the guy there, and the guy just made a play. That's all there is to it.
Well, Pulaski Academy turns him over, and they'll get the football back with 9:53 to play until halftime. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Trips to the right, single receiver to the boundary. Hyman's in the backfield. Now they move Pfizer over, direct snap to Hyman. He goes up the middle, breaks a tackle inside the 30, one man to beat. Down the sideline, he's going to score. Inside the 5, touchdown Hyman, and just like that, PA's up 22-0.
They do a great job of blocking up front and creating open space, and that's just what they did right there. They gave a lane for Hyman to run through. And they don't just block at the point of attack. They create separation downfield, and it really opens up to the second level.
22-0. Pulaski Academy's up by 3 scores now. They're going for 2. Trying to make it a 4-possession game. Actually, they're not going for 2. They're going
to kick it.
That's
allegedly.
Well, that's true. Seelick on to attempt the extra point, something they don't do super often. On Seelick on to attempt the extra point. He gets a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good as well. Oh, he missed it right.
Yep, it went right.
Wow, he missed it right. And it's no good. If you want to call it a break, that's a break. Not sure how big it is, but it's a break. 22-0 on the missed extra point. Wow, it sure did. He missed it right.
Kind of gives you an understanding of why they
go for 2.
Well, in their mind, it's not because he's not a good kicker. It's just
for things like that.
Their success rate at going for 2 versus, getting 1 or potentially missing 1.
Sure.
It just makes sense to them. And here's the deal. A normal team can't go out there and do what they do and go for 2 and get it every time or kick onside kicks, and they haven't got them tonight. But the odds change when you do it every week.
Well, Von Seelick on to attempt another onside kick. 22-0, PA's up. And, boy, they jumped out 22-0 just like that, haven't they?
Sure have.
9:45 to go until halftime. It was 8-0 at the end of the first quarter, but PA's tacked on 14 more here in this second quarter. They've done it quickly.
Yep, they're a quick scoring team. We've just got to come out there and we've got to get points on the board to kind of slow them down.
Seelick on to attempt this onside kick. He takes a long time. Now he approaches it. Onside kick, big bounce, a good one. It'll go out of bounds. Greenbrier will take possession. It'll be kicked out of bounds. That'll be a penalty on Seelick, so Greenbrier will get even better field position after this one.
Yeah, we'll get it right there.
could be a penalty, so they'll get
Oh, so you get additional yardage.
about 5 yards.
I thought it was just where it went out of bounds if it wasn't past the 35, but you get an extra 5, don't you?
Sure do. At least that's what the refs say.
We'll take it, my man. We'll take
We
it.
will. Ball will be at the 48-yard line, and I tell you, if you can just get it to the 40, Bradley Turnage could get you a field goal.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, he does have a boot, doesn't he?
He does, man. He does. I think we're looking for more than that right here, though.
Certainly. 22-0 PA. It's been all Bruins. Shotgun for Wilcox as PA loads the box. They bring 5. Wilcox into the pocket, steps and throws. It's incomplete. Down the right sideline. Intended receiver was Reed Nixon, but they had good coverage there from Hunt Harrison, and he broke up the pass. 2nd down and 10. Hey, I don't mind that play call. Just go to the air, try to find somebody.
Yeah, for sure. And PA's defense is playing really well.
I believe, from what I've understood, they've blitzed just about every single time.
They've brought somebody for sure.
I don't think they've brought less than 5 players
Right.
every single snap. 9:40 to go opening quarter. Shotgun for Wilcox, trips to the left. Single receiver into the boundary. That's Nixon. Hewitt's in the backfield. They get the snap, going to give it off to Hewitt, cuts back up the field. He's across midfield. He gets out to the 46-yard line again. 3rd down and short. Again, probably going to be Greenbrier 4-down territory. Yeah. So a good gain there on 2nd down.
Yeah, good gain right there. Gets us in a position on 3rd and, about 5 to 3rd and 4?
Yeah, 3rd and 4.
To, puts us in a position to get a 1st down if we can complete a pass right here.
Clock rolling with 9:14 to go until halftime. Cooper Wilcox trying to provide some answers to this Pulaski Academy defense. Their offense has been good, but their defense has been pretty good as well.
Sure.
Empty setback. They load the box. They're showing 5. Now Wilcox changing the play. Got 3 seconds to snap it. He gets his snap. They bring 6. Curl route to Mathis. It's going to be complete for a 1st down, Jacob. Wow, how about that? I was looking to make sure he caught it. He did. Jacob Mathis has been huge tonight.
He's been big. Moving that sticks. That's what we've got to do. We've got to move the chains.
Complete to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Panthers with 8:40 to go. Ball's at the 40. You get a little closer, and Turnage is in field goal range. Again, we're not trying to settle for a field goal, but points are points, aren't they?
That's right.
8:27 to go. Shotgun formation for Wilcox. Twins to the left side. They got twins split to the right as well. Pulaski Academy shows they bring 6. They give it off up the middle to Hewitt. He gets not a great spot. He gets a yard. And it's not a great spot because they shut it down, that's for sure.
That's right. They're doing a good job with their front 3 to get penetration and just getting to the feet of our backs.
2nd down and 9 with 7:56 to play until halftime. Greenbrier just needs to get on the board. They'll get the ball to start the second half. So really, it's not, you're not in a huge sense of urgency just yet, but you really need to you need to score on this drive. Need to put up points for sure. Shotgun for Wilcox. Trips to the left, twins to the right side. Empty setback. PA shows 3. They're going to bring 6. Wilcox in trouble, rolling right. Throws off his back foot. Incomplete. Nowhere to go. PA brought the box, and it brings up 3rd down and 9. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Well, right here on 3rd and 9, you got to get 5 or 6 yards at least. That way you've got a chance to throw another curl or something to Mathis or something that you can get a couple yards on.
Right now, PA's got all the momentum. Greenbrier just needs to catch a break and take a little bit of that away. For the most part, PA struggled to get down the field there a couple of drives, but they've got some momentum going, that's for sure. 7:29 to go until halftime. Greenbrier on a big 3rd down and 9. Shotgun formation. Twins to both the left and right sides. From the gun, he gets a snap. Screen pass. That's going to be
a little early.
Wow, no call,
No call, wow.
Incomplete. The intended receiver was Nick Hewitt, and now it brings up 4th down and 9, and Greenbrier's probably going to go for it.
Yeah, I would think they would. I think they're probably discussing that right now, but it's one of those deals. They're gonna keep trying to score points. So you just gotta go leave it all out there, man.
Well, 4th down and 9. Wilcox is going to go for it. This is a big 4th down. He's probably not going to have a lot of time to throw the ball, so got to look quick. They load the box. They bring 7. Wilcox passes to the left side. That's going to be incomplete, and Nixon couldn't get over there. Turnover on downs, and PA comes back onto the field.
Good job by them to create pressure and just not give us quite enough time to get the ball out to the receiver.
Well,
just forced us to throw it a little early, then that's what it takes.
7-man, they loaded the box. PA did. It's brought 7. Wilcox had time. Our O-line did a great job of providing some time. Turnover on downs. Direct snap, it goes to Hyman. He hands it off to Pfizer. Looking to pass, goes right side, but Mathis is in pursuit, and they're going to bring him down back at the 38-yard line. Jacob Mathis was all over him. Pfizer will lose a couple. It brings up 2nd down and 12, but Mathis, he was in the QB spy right there, and he was in pursuit the whole way.
Great job by Jacob to chase him down. And, he caught him from behind pretty much.
2nd down and a long 11, a short 12. Shotgun for Pfizer. Trips to the left, single receiver right side. They move Hyman in motion. From the gun, Pfizer gets a snap, screen pass to Hyman, trying to get to the edge. Looked like there might have been a hold, and indeed there will be a call.
We got a call, finally.
The flag comes out. That's going to be holding on the outside edge there. That was Barker, I do believe. He got a good block, but there's a reason that Eli Weaver couldn't get free. Or, Preston Riddle couldn't get free.
He had a good initial contact, but then he just held on to him.
Here's the call from the head ref, and still waiting on the call. There it is, holding on the offense. That's going to push him back. That's the first penalty against Pulaski Academy today. It'll bring up 2nd down at about 21.
I think the only penalty we've had has been the one.
False
start, yeah.
It was a costly one because the next play was an interception.
You're going the wrong way there, buddy.
The hold was, not a great spot. I guess it's going to be 2nd down and 15.
That's only 5 yards. That's only 5 yards.
It's 5 yards. They said the spot happened at the 46, which I don't necessarily agree
I
with.
thought they said it happened at the 41.
Wow.
Or the 40.
2nd down and 14. You might as well just take the third. Well, 2nd and 14, 6:38 to go. I don't think the refs are still discussing that. I don't think that Tribble's happy with that call.
Well, they threw the flag on the hold at the 41-yard line.
That's right. That should be 2nd and 21. Right now it's 2nd and 14, and in a game like this, 7 yards is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a throw. It was a catch on the sideline. That's where he threw the hold at.
It's a spot foul. They're going to say he held at the 46. All the refs are discussing.
But everybody knows that's not right. I mean, the hold was right there at the catch.
That's right. They're going to talk about it, but I don't know what the call will be as it stands.
That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Tribble gets an explanation, and I think that's what they're going to say, is that the hold occurred at the 46-yard line. Wow, they're going to say he's
declining it.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, he's declining it because they didn't get it right.
It's declined.
They gave him a 5-yard penalty on a 10-yard penalty, and so therefore we declined it.
Here we go, big 3rd down. Bunch formation for Pfizer. Empty setback. Greenbrier needs a big stop. They show 3. They look to the sideline, and this is really going to be a big 3rd down. Pfizer gets a snap from the gun. Screen pass to Hyman right side. Weaver's there. He breaks a tackle, though. Hyman trying to get to the edge. He'll be pushed out of bounds at around the 46-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down and about 3, and a huge 4th down upcoming.
Yeah, it is. We really need to stop right here. Don't be shocked if Hyman doesn't get it, to run with it, or they got 2 backs back there. Yeah, don't be shocked to see him run it.
Twin setback. That's Jordan and Hyman. Twins to the left side, a single receiver into the boundary. Pfizer from the gun. They move Hyman over in motion. Now he comes back. Pfizer trying to draw him off sides, couldn't do it. Now he looks to the sideline. 10 seconds on the play clock. Now they spread him out. Empty setback. Trips to the left. Twins to the right. From the gun, Pfizer gets a snap. He's in trouble. Now he passed complete at the 48-yard line of Greenbrier. That's a 1st down. That was Charette again. He's done a great job for PA, and he gets a big 1st down. Boy, we're going to look back at this game. This was big fourth-down conversions. They're looking to run quick, though. No huddle. Shotgun Pfizer gets a snap. He's going to go right side. Now he pitches it over, all loose out of bounds. That's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's
second
incomplete.
down and 10.
Yep, that's an incomplete pass.
He pitched it forward to Jordan. That was Kenny Jordan, the sophomore, just couldn't hang on to it. Second down and 10. Hey, I'll tell you, on that no huddle, Greenbrier was ready. They were all over that.
Yeah, they were.
Shotgun formation for Pfizer. He's got an empty setback and a tight bunch. They load up, trips to the right, twin receivers tight to the left. Three-man front for Greenbrier. Pfizer from the gun, gets the snap, looking to pass, got time. Looks left side to Hyman, wide open at the 41-yard line. He's got a first down inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line. That's not a guy you want to leave open. Moves the sticks again, and it's 1st and 10 PA. They're up 22-0, marching down the field, trying to add a little bit more. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Empty setback, trips to the boundaries, twin receivers right side. Now they bring it all in motion tight in the tight bunch. Greenbrier showing blitz. They're going to give it off to Hyman right side. Got some room.
There's a hold.
Flag coming. Hyman cuts back at the 35, and that's where they'll bring him down. Dawson Spencer was Jackson Harp was all over it, but that's probably going to be a hold.
See how many yards we get out of this hold call this time. Be nice if we get 10, wouldn't it?
Well, you're right. and you look at it, that was kind of the difference potentially in that first
Yeah,
down.
it was 100%. We're going to ask for 10 yards on the hold.
It's going to be against.
Where are we going? We'll just back it up.
I do think that one's where that hold was. I do, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
That far downfield?
Because he had to cut back at the 35. This one is a 10-yard penalty, though. At least that's good. It'll bring up first down and about 17 this time. We'll see if it matters a whole lot. PA's been really good at converting.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Shotgun formation, Pfizer, empty setback. They got trips to the left side, twin receivers into the boundary. Three-man front for Greenbrier. Pfizer looks to the sideline to get the signal from Coach Lucas. Now he does get the snap. Pfizer from the gun gets a snap. Greenbrier brings 3. He's got all kinds of time. Pump fakes. Now he cuts back in trouble, and Hardgrave's got him. That'll bring up second down and long as Pfizer trying to step into the pocket. Pump faked, but Hardgrove wasn't fooled from the backside, and he brings him down.
Second long. We need a stop right here on this second down to force a long third.
Empty setback, trying to roll quickly. Gets the snap, Pfizer from the gun. Now he's in trouble, looking for the screen pass. It's going to be incomplete at the 46-yard line. The intended receiver was Jalen McKinney. Nowhere to go, third and long.
Let me tell you, Gabriel did a great job right there, filling that screen. When he felt that screen from the offensive line, he went out and went on the back.
You saw he got tripped up, and as he's falling down, he read, hey, this is a screen.
That's right. He
so
read
he
it. And the reason he got tripped up is because that screen block is a lot of times at the feet.
That's right. Well, here we go. Third down and 17. Empty setback, tight formation. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Pfizer from the gun. Gets a snap, rolls left. He's got time. He's looking down the field. He's got a man deep down the sideline. Pass is going to be is it caught? You got to be kidding me. Complete to Hyman. That's a touchdown.
Well, that was a great catch.
Great coverage by
We
Greenbrier.
had guys in coverage. They were there. Just a great job of reeling it in.
Joe Hyman with a touchdown pass. Goodness gracious. That was a big one. A 38-yard, I believe, touchdown pass to Hyman.
And that's why he's heavily recruited across the state. I mean, across the nation, really.
Boy, he's good.
I mean, he's good. You know, I can't say enough. We did a great job in coverage right there.
There's not much you can do on the
we had
defensive
2
side.
guys right there.
I'll be honest. When Pfizer threw that ball, I said, man, that's a dangerous pass. But Hyman went up and made a play. That's why I couldn't believe he caught it. And Pulaski Academy draws him offside. So now to bring up half the distance to the goal on the offsides call here on this 2-point conversion. Ball will be in between the 2 and the 1-yard line. Greenbrier's down 28-0. Pulaski Academy's trying to make it 29-0 here on this extra point. Selick on to attempt the extra point. He missed his first one. Trying to make it 1 for 2. Gets a snap. Kick is up. Kick's got plenty of distance, and the kick splits the uprights this time. 29-0, our score with 4:57 to play until halftime. You're listening to GPSN, the Road to War Memorial 5A State Semifinal Playoff Game. We'll be right back.
Insurance for health, life, or business. Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service today.
Well, Pulaski Academy, Matt, they have come out in full force. They're up 29-0.
Yeah, it's what they do every week, and you just got to try to eliminate mistakes, force turnovers, and put the ball in the end zone. I mean, it's a score fest. Usually, if you're going to try to beat them, you got to outscore them.
Well, Little Rock Christian's up on Whitehall 14-7. The winner of that game plays the winner of this one, and Pulaski Academy is making a good case for heading to the state championship for at least 8 times in a row. They've won 6 of those. Selick will kick the football onside kick. It'll be taken by Jacob Mathis at the 45. He takes a knee there, and that's where the Panthers will set up shop on their 4th possession of the game. Or the 5th, excuse me.
Watching these onside kicks, I just always thought that they were just like super, super good at it, and I'm not saying they're not good at it. They obviously put it in position every time, but what they're relying on is for you to make a mistake. They're looking for us to mishandle one.
Sure.
And when you do it every time, somebody eventually does. Is what they see when they play people, week to week, and the defense has played well enough to where they can afford to do that.
Well, there we go. Shotgun formation for Wilcox. Tries to draw the hard count. Now he gets a snap, and they bring 7. He goes deep ball to Mathis over the right side, overthrown, and double coverage. Mathis broke free, though, but
had some separation.
Pass was just a little bit too long and brings up 2nd down and 10. Hey, Pulaski Academy brought 7 once again.
Just didn't have any time to throw the football and did the best he could. Great pass, just a little long.
This is one of those games where it would be nice to have Carter McElhaney, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Boy, oh boy, a lot of injuries this year and some guys that are missing. Thatcher Strack would be nice to have him as well.
Sure.
4:52 to go until halftime. Single setback. Wilcox gets a snap. Screen pass to Hewitt. Couldn't catch it. Incomplete at the 44-yard line. And it brings up 3rd down and 10. Well, Pulaski Academy's played well. Greenbrier hasn't helped themselves out a lot.
No, we just haven't been able to get things rolling offensively.
3rd down and long here with 4:49 to go until halftime, and Greenbrier just hadn't had any answers as Miles Miller comes into the game for Dawson Spencer. Miller's he's been a great asset in the receiving corps.
Good football player.
Sure is.
Got a lot of years ahead of him.
Shotgun for Cooper Wilcox. From the gun, he gets a snap looking to pass. They bring 6. A little screen pass over to Nixon. Complete hit as he caught it. What a catch from Nixon. That's about a 6-yard catch to the 44-yard line, or excuse me, the 49-yard line rather. The line to gains the 45 and brings up 4th down and 4.
Thought he was going to spot it on the 50. Good catch by Reed. Good job by Coop to get it out there to him.
This is a big 4th down. Greenbrier's already down 29-0. They've got to figure out a way to cut into this lead.
We got to get the play in or we're going to call timeout.
It doesn't look like they're going to do it, and it looks like Turble's going to call a timeout. They're going to let the play clock go down, I guess, and then they'll call the timeout. And indeed they do. Timeout on the field. 4:01 to play until halftime. Pulaski Academy's up 29-0 over your Greenbrier Panthers. You're listening to the GPSN Road to War Memorial semi-playoff game in 5A state playoffs.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Well, 4th down and 4 here. A big 4th down it is. Greenbrier just trying to score before the half. And I'll tell you, if Pulaski Academy scores again and they're up by 35, is it a mercy rule in the playoffs? Is that still correct?
I believe so.
It's not what you want, obviously. No. To have any chance at all, you really need to score here and keep PA from scoring before the half. Big 4th down play here. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Hard count. Now Wilcox from the gun gets the snap, pump fakes, rolls right. He's looking deep down the field. Got Miles Miller, complete. Touchdown, Greenbrier. No flags. Wilcox escaped pressure. And how about Miles Miller? He had to reverse his field a little bit, turned back across his body, made a heck of a catch. Greenbrier with a big touchdown when they needed it. 49 yards to Miles Miller.
Great throw right there. Coop did a good job. He was pushed out of the pocket, made a throw across his body on the run, and, of course, an awesome catch by none other than Miles Miller.
Turnage on to attempt the extra point. Greenbrier needed that on a big 4th down. Turnage's extra point is up, and it splits the uprights. 29-7, our score. We'll be right back. You're watching GPSN in the Road to War Memorial semi-playoffs.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
29-7, what a big touchdown pass from Cooper Wilcox. There's still a lot of work to do, but hey, you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, that's right, JB, and I can't say enough about Cooper Wilcox. And, you know, this kid was knocked out of the game last week and thought for the season, and is just playing with grit out there with an injured shoulder.
Boy, he threw across his body and threw a dime to Miles Miller. Looks like Greenbrier's going to go for the onside kick. Why not? Turnage approaches the football. He goes for that onside kick. It'll be taken by McKinney at midfield, and what a good kick it was there from Turnage, but PA will have the football at their own 50, at the 50, and they'll set up shop.
Just never got that bounce up.
No, it didn't, and I'll tell you, that was a great kick from Turnage. That's what you want.
It was good. It was a good aim. You know, he put it right where he wanted to. Just never got that bounce to come up.
They'll have the ball at they'll spot at the 49-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. Greenbrier needs a big defensive stop here. How about a big stop, get the ball back, and score again with 3:52 to go. Pfizer will be in the shotgun formation. Trips to the left, single receiver right side. Hyman's in the backfield. Play action. They're going to pass it off to the left side to Jordan. He's got a first down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard reception, and it brings up 1st and 10.
Boy, had a lot of space when he caught that ball.
I tell you, I'd love to see Greenbrier bring the box once or twice. Shotgun for Pfizer again. They got a bunch formation, trips to the left, single receiver to the open side. Hyman's in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff. Now they're going to go a little pitch play to the outside edge. That's Jordan again. He's got a good carry to the outside edge, maybe 7 yards, and it brings up 2nd down and short.
One thing they do a good job of is the play's not over until it's completely over.
Yep.
And so they don't, just because your quarterback's pushed to the edge of the field, he still can potentially
hurt you.
That's right.
2nd down and 3, 3:25 to go. Clock stops because Jordan got pushed out of bounds. They got twin setback, twin receivers to the right side, single receiver to the left side. From the gun, Pfizer direct snap, Hyman. Right side he goes. Got blockers inside the 30, inside the 25. He is hit hard by Shannon Howard at the 26-yard line. Howard really hit him hard. It's a first down, though.
Good tackle by Howard right there. They're able just to get enough to move the sticks. Hey, I want to be sure and mention our sponsors tonight. I know we're running commercials, but Graham Brothers Electric, Steak and Shake, and Collier Roofing, which Steak and Shake is now Fat Burger. and we're looking forward to getting them open.
3:07 to go until halftime. Shotgun for Pfizer again with a double setback. Gets a snap, looking to pass into the pocket, got time. Now he's going for the end zone. Pass left side, incomplete. Bernard might have jumped a little early.
He jumped a little bit quick, but he was enough to
throw Charette off his balance. John Mark Charette nearly with a touchdown pass. It's incomplete, 2nd and 10. That's big. And I'll tell you, I kind of like it when they step back into the pocket to throw the ball because we've had a lot more success stopping the pass than we have the run.
Right.
They're going to go with a single setback this time. That's Kenny Jordan in the backfield with him. Twin receivers to both the left and right sides. Greenbrier with a 3-man front. Now they move Jordan in motion. Getting the snap. Greenbrier brings 4. He's in trouble. Look for the screen pass. Incomplete. What was that?
Dangerous.
He threw way behind Hyman. Pfizer with an ill-advised pass there, and it brings up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, we had some people there. It could have gotten pretty hairy there if he'd have thrown it just in the right spot.
You know, if you're Pfizer in that situation, you're marching down the field. You don't need to throw an interception right there. Great job. I mean, we'll take it, but
sure,
that's where you just got to get rid of the football. Threw behind Hyman, nearly got picked off. Empty setback, trips to the left, Twins to the right. Pfizer from the gun gets the snap, steps in the pocket, got time. Over the middle, it's going to be nearly intercepted by Jacob Mathis. Tyson McCarroll couldn't make the catch. Brings up 4th down and 10, and I tell you, the reason that would have been big is because Pulaski Academy is 2 for 3 on 4th downs today.
Yeah, Jake did a good job of being in position. He just ball bounced off in an awkward spot. He couldn't get his hands on it.
That went from being nearly a 1st down for PA to nearly being an interception.
Need a big push right here. Need to get some pressure on this quarterback.
Tight formation. Twins to the left, trips to the boundary. Pfizer from the gun. Greenbrier with a 3-man front. The Panthers trying to bring him. Pfizer gets a snap, rolls left, looking for a man. He's got time. Now he steps up. He's in trouble in heavy pursuit. Mathis, they're looking. Flag's coming. That's going to be a block in the back. Pass is incomplete anyway. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. As the penalty there is they trying to block Mathis in the back, and Greenbrier turns him over. Boy, Charette nearly had a big touchdown pass in the back. It wouldn't have mattered.
1st down, Panthers.
Greenbrier stops them on 4th down, and how about Greenbrier march down the field and score a touchdown?
Yeah, we got 2.5 right here. We need to go down there and put it in the end zone and take this thing at the half, cutting their score in half.
Well, here's what the first part of this is good. We needed Greenbrier to get a stop. They've done that. If you go ahead and you score here to make it a 29-14 ball game, you'll get the ball to start the second half and would have a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game if you scored on the ensuing kickoff of the second half on that drive. Here we go, 29-7. Lots of work to do, but with 2:35 to play until halftime, PA loads the box. Wilcox in the gun. Twin receivers split both to the left and right. Single setback Hewitt. Wilcox from the gun gets the snap. They bring 6. He's in trouble and he's sacked. Down he goes to the 16-yard line. The 17-yard line.
I'm glad to see him get up with no pain.
Yeah. Those are one of those sacks. He wrapped him up cleanly.
Yeah.
And that kind of is a good thing because it's kind of a cushion as he comes to the ground.
I bet he's got that shoulder wrapped up pretty good.
Oh, I guarantee it. Ball's back at the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard loss, 2nd down and 17. They've got Kenny Jordan back deep. He does not want to give up the deep ball like he did to Miles Miller there on the right. Now he plays a little tighter. Shotgun for Wilcox. Gets a snap. They move Miller in motion. He's in trouble. Screen pass. They've got a pass in the air dangerously. Hewitt couldn't catch it, and those are the ones where you don't want to tip it in the air. Incomplete, 3rd down and long.
And it seems like they've got this screen read. They've not, the past couple of times, they've not shown any sign of leaving it open.
Yeah. They read that screenplay really well.
We burned them on it the first time.
They said not again.
No.
3rd down and 17. Now Greenbrier needs a big play. Pistol formation for Wilcox. They've got 3-man front. They bring 6. Wilcox the snap. Looks to pass. The pass is going to be complete to Whitley down the sideline. He's out around the 28-yard line. That's a big game, but it'll be shy of the 1st down, and Greenbrier might have to punt. It'll bring up 4th down at about 8 with 1:48 to go, and Greenbrier's probably going to punt the football.
Yep. We got Nick Hewitt back there. He's going to be the one kicking it.
Pulaski Academy has nobody back deep. They might try to block this punt. They're actually probably trying to protect just in case Greenbrier goes for it. Hewitt gets a snap. He's going to punt the football away. It's a good punt. It's going to be taking a hit at the 35-yard line, rolls inside the 35 and down to the 31-yard line. What a kick there from from Hewitt.
Way to flip the field.
About a 39-yard punt, no return. And Pulaski Academy will set up shop at their own 31-yard line with 1:39 to go, and they got 3 timeouts left.
So First Security Bank and American Safeguard Insurance are 2 founding sponsors. They are, again, the headline sponsors for the broadcast. Also, we've got Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simona, Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Oxygenate Hyperbarics, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, and Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Charlie Pfizer from the gun here on 1st and 10 gets the snap. He'll give it off to Hyman left side. Cuts back up the middle of the field. He is stood up by Jacob Mathis after a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. He got drilled at the 34-yard line. Mathis stood him up. They're not even going to get him the 34. It'll be the 33-yard line. 2nd down and a long 7, a short 8. From the gun, Pfizer gets his snap. Hands it off to Hyman. It'll end around pitch play, going reverses field. He is going to be hit. Breaks a tackle at the 35, though. Cuts back up. Pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line before they finally bring him down. That was Hewitt who brought him down, but Jalen McKinney with the end around play. He'll be shy of the 1st down. 3rd down and about 2.
Eli Weaver made a good break on him and just couldn't quite get him down, but he did a good job getting back there.
Big 3rd down play. Greenbrier showing blitz. They're going to bring 4. Pfizer rolling left, trying to get to the edge. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Lost about 3 yards. Now it brings up 4th down at about 4 with 58 seconds to play until halftime. You get a big stop here on 4th down, and you got good field position.
Now, you would think if they're ever going to punt it, this would be it, because if you punt it here, you pretty much only give us less than a minute to drive downfield. But if we stop them, we've got 50 seconds to do something on their side of the field. Don't
appear to be punting the football. Tight formation, Hyman at the top of your screen. That's a guy you want probably the ball in your hands if you're Pulaski Academy. They want to get it to Hyman. He's the lone receiver at the top of the screen. He might be trying to draw him off sides here. 6 seconds on the play clock. Pfizer gets a snap. He's going to go for it. He's got time, steps in the pocket. Now he looks, 1st down, complete at the 49. McKinney breaks a tackle. He's inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. Pulaski Academy's 3 of 5 on 4th downs today. They got a big one when they needed it.
Had good pressure back there, just couldn't quite get to him.
Clock stops, 46 seconds to play until halftime. Pfizer from the shotgun formation. Twins receivers split both to the left and right. He gets the snap, rolls right. Now they give it off to Hyman on an end around left side. He breaks a tackle, spin move, still on his feet. He was going down. He would have been down back at the 33, but he got hit and stayed on his feet.
He got the 1st down.
Down to the 29-yard line. The bad thing is that stops the clock, and PA's got 3 timeouts left, and they're going to use one right here. Timeout, Pulaski Academy, 29-7. Greenbrier is down by 22 points. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial semifinal game here against Pulaski Academy.
Insurance for health, life, or business. Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service today.
Well, there we go, 29-7. Greenbrier's trying to hang on and stay into this game. Pulaski Academy would like nothing less than to punch one in here. They're at the Greenbrier 29-yard line. Ball's on the right hash. They've got 2 timeouts left, 30 seconds to play until halftime.
Christian's still up on Whitehall, 14-7 at the half.
Here we go. Pfizer, shotgun formation. They got twin receivers split both the left and right sides. Now they move Hyman in motion to the left. From the gun, Pfizer gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 3. He rolls left. Looking downfield. He's got a man in the end zone. It's going to be complete at the 1.
Oh, they say out of bounds.
Incomplete. That was Charette. I'll tell you, Riddle was in coverage. Again, he jumped a little early.
He just barely missed it.
Whew. Greenbrier catches a big break right there. That would have been out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Instead, there's 22 seconds left. And it's 2nd down and 10. Empty setback for Pfizer. Trips to the left, twins to the right on a tight bunch. Charlie gets his snap into the pocket. Got time. Greenbrier only brought 2 that time. Now he's in trouble. Looks to the left sideline. It's going to be incomplete again. Looks for the sideline to Hyman, but he couldn't catch it. And it brings up 3rd down and long with 15 seconds to go.
All right.
Whew. What you just don't want to do is give up the big play.
That's
here.
right. That's right. You give up that 10-yard, 12-yard pass, but you don't give up the big one.
You know where Greenbrier has been successful is in the passing game, but where they haven't been successful is the passing game on 4th down.
Right.
It's 3rd down here, but my point is you got to figure out a way to stop the passing game on every down. Shotgun for Pfizer. Trips to the right, twins to the left, tight bunch formation. They move Kenny Jordan into the boundary, into the open side. Pfizer gets his snap. They bring 3. He's got all kinds of time. Now he's flushed Hewitt, bringing the pressure. Pass is going to be incomplete at the 17-yard line.
Good job by Riddle right there.
Riddle read the coverage. It brings up 4th down and 10 with 8 seconds to go, and this very well may be potentially the last play of the first half. We sure hope so, don't we?
We sure do. Just keep them out of the end zone right here, boys.
Pfizer. Empty setback. They got quads to the left, single receiver right side. We'd love to see Greenbrier get in there and blow up the all line.
Yeah,
now it looks
I like a call timeout. I like this call
Coach
right
Tribble wants a timeout.
Yeah.
We'll take the timeout with them. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial semifinal playoff game against Pulaski Academy. We'll be right back.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Eight seconds to play until halftime. Greenbrier trying to hold on with a big stop here on 4th down and 10. Here's the deal. If Pulaski Academy gets a first down, which they may be trying to do, I don't know, to get in field goal range, they would have to get it quick and call a timeout very quickly. They're not going to have a lot of time for that to develop. Greenbrier just wants a big stop here on 4th down and get to the locker room with it still 29-7. 3-man front Greenbrier. Empty setback Pfizer from the gun. He gets the snap, looking to pass. He's got time. Now he's flushed. Rolling right side. He's going to heave it up. It's picked off. Greenbrier's got it. Weaver down the last sideline. He's trying to get to the edge. It'll be pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Pfizer throws a pick. Weaver picks it up. I'll tell you right now.
He'd have gone cross field.
He had a lot of room to run.
With his wheels. Sorry, I about jerked my headset off there. With his wheels, he might have had a chance.
Pfizer on that play there. Not a very smart play once again there when you're running down. You don't want to give Greenbrier any momentum heading to the locker room. The pick there from Weaver. Couldn't bring it back. It's 29-7, though. Pulaski Academy's got the lead at the half. Greenbrier will get the football to start the second half. We're going to head to a break. We'll have the halftime stats, halftime show coming up after a word from our sponsors.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have electrical problems? Need new electrical installation? Or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Greenbrier Electric Security and Datacom, a family-owned and ran business with over 70 years combined experience, specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or small, just give them a call at 501-679-3393. Greenbrier Electric Security and Datacom. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
Delicious, no? Come on! What the?
Fat Burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Greenbrier Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Insurance for health, life, or business. Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service today.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Greenbrier Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone, Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Nine to 7, our score here at the halftime break. Pulaski Academy, they've done what they've done all year just about to everybody. They're up by 3 scores on our Panthers, but I'll tell you, the way this game was going and the trajectory, Greenbrier answered with a big touchdown when they needed it on a 4th down and 4. 29 to 7, our score. Pulaski Academy playing well. The game started, Pulaski Academy got the football first, the Bruins on the ensuing kickoff. And the first drive of the game capped it off with an 18-yard touchdown pass to John Mark Charette. The following play, Greenbrier turned the football over on downs out of the Wildcat on a tough play. Great job by the Bruins defense to slow them down. Greenbrier forced a turnover on downs on their possession, however, and got the football back. And on Cooper Wilcox's first entry into the game, he threw a pick deep into Bruin territory back at the 15-yard line, and then Pulaski Academy had some big 4th down plays. They've converted a lot on plays when they've needed to. They ended that drive on an 8-yard run by Joe Hyman, who's committed to play football at the University of Northwestern in the Big Ten Conference, a Power 5 school. That made it 16-0 because they went for the 2-point conversion on both plays. Greenbrier then on their ensuing drive, they threw an interception as well. It was on a 4th down and long, so it didn't really matter anyway. Then Pulaski Academy got the ball back. They scored on a 38-yard run from Hyman just about on the next play. That made it 22-0. They missed the extra point. Greenbrier got the ball back, turned the ball over on downs, and then Pulaski Academy scored again. A 38-yard touchdown pass to Joe Hyman in tight coverage. That made it 29-0, and it looked like Greenbrier was going to be in trouble of getting a mercy rule call. But on the ensuing drive, a 49-yard touchdown pass to the sophomore Miles Miller. He broke free against a really good Pulaski Academy defense. Took it home to the house. He had to reverse his field, kind of cross his body, reverse his body a little bit to make the catch. And Greenbrier scored to make it 29-7. They stopped them deep on the last drive of the game there. Pulaski Academy was in Panther territory, deep in Panther territory, but they forced the turnover on the interception, and that's how the half would end. 29-7. The Bruins lead our Panthers. They're up by 3 scores. Greenbrier will get the football to start the second half. There's still plenty of football left, obviously. If you're Pulaski Academy, at any point, if they get to a 35-point lead, the mercy rule will begin. So Greenbrier needs to get some big stops. Greenbrier also trying to figure out a way to score big here. 29-7 here with 8:26 to play. Until the second half begins. Again, Greenbrier will get the football to start the second half. We'll look at the second half or the first half stats while we have a moment. A lot of it's been Pulaski Academy. But Greenbrier has 7 first downs here in the first half. They have 10 carries for 10 yards. That's not a lot. That's an average of a yard per carry. Greenbrier 7 of 16 passing with 2 interceptions, but 1 touchdown pass. They have 104 yards passing. Greenbrier has 114 yards of total offense in the first half, and Pulaski Academy has 347 yards in the first half. Pulaski Academy has 19 first downs. They've rushed it for 121 yards. They've also thrown it for 228 yards. Pfizer's 16 of 31. He's also thrown an interception. Greenbrier has 2 turnovers. Pulaski Academy has 1. Greenbrier is 2 of 6 on third downs today, and they're 0 for 4 on fourth downs today. Pulaski Academy is 2 of 10 on third downs today, but they're 4 of 7 on fourth downs, and that's where they're absolutely killing us in this game. Single player stats, Cooper Wilcox 7 for 16 for 104 yards passing. Miles Miller has 1 reception for 49 yards. Jacob Mathis has 4 receptions for 40 yards. He's been the big man making big plays. Nixon has had a nice catch as well, a 1 reception for 6 yards, and Keaton Whitley's got a reception for 9 yards as well. Nick Hewitt has 15 yards rushing. Eli Weaver's got 4 yards rushing. Wilcox has -3, and he's just not been able to run the ball much in the first half. We're going to hit a break. When we come back, we'll get closer to the second half kickoff, about 6 minutes and 50 seconds away. You're listening to GPS in the Road to War Memorial semifinal playoff game here in the 5A state playoffs. We'll be right back.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have electrical problems? Need new electrical installation? Or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, a family-owned and ran business with over 70 years combined experience, specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or small, just give them a call at 501-679-3393. Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
Dang, bro. Mama!
Delicious, no?
Come on!
What the?
Fat burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Pulaski Academy makes their way back out onto the field, out of the field house. We're about 3 minutes away from the second half beginning. Everybody's down 29-7 against Pulaski Academy. And I'll tell you, there was a moment, PA was up 29-0. It looked like they were going to run away with this thing and have a mercy rule ensuit. But Greenbrier was able to get some stops when they needed to. A big touchdown pass on a 4th down and 4, cut the lead to 29-7. That's where we're at now. This PA team's big, tough. They're strong. They're good. They're making a bid to head to
They're
six.
deep.
They're
Look how many
at 'em,
kids
boy.
they got. We've got to come out here in the second half. We've got to field the onside kick. You can start with great field position, and we've got to go down and put the ball in the end zone and cut this thing in half and give us a chance to get some momentum. You know, that's what we've not had all game. We've not had momentum, and that's pretty much a big deal in this type of game.
That's exactly right. Good point. And I'll
that's
tell
your home. You got home field. The momentum is what you got to have on your side.
That's exactly right, Matt. And I'll tell you this. You know, you look at Pulaski Academy defensively, special teams, even some bit of the offense, they don't mix it up a lot. Their offense is a little bit tricky. They do some different things. So that regards. But their defense, they're loading the box and they're blitzing almost every single time. Got to figure out a way to get through the passing game. You're not going to run the ball well on them tonight until they stop putting their foot off the gas a little bit, because they're going to be blitzing a lot. You're not going to have a lot of running room.
Yeah.
You've got to figure out a way to spread them out a little bit. You got to create the passing game a little bit more, or give Wilcox a lot of time. Maybe some rollouts, QB rollouts, provide some time.
Yeah, and you can't look to the offensive line and ask them to block 7 guys,
and that's not fair.
Right. So it's definitely not their fault that they're getting pressure.
Not at all.
Those guys are blocking their rear ends off and giving it all they can. Like you said, we've got to get some positions where maybe get the quarterback rolled out. Our big touchdown score was on a play that he didn't necessarily roll out by design, but the pocket collapsed and he rolled out and was able to get a open guy downfield in Miles Miller. We're going to have to do something, to force them to respect us in the secondary in order to run the football. That we're going to have to, short curl routes, things, but we've got to find receivers open, and that's
sure do.
They've done a good job of covering us on those short routes, even bringing 7 guys.
Well, here's the deal. On the offensive side of the ball, Greenbrier's defense has done a pretty good job. Here's the problem. The 4th down conversion for PA right now, 4 of 7 on the completions. They're 2 of 10 on 3rd down conversions. Got to figure out a way to slow them down on 4th downs. You got the ball back.
Right. We can't be afraid to bring some pressure. That's just it. I mean, that offense, that quarterback, those receivers, you cannot give them time. And if we keep running 3 especially on 4th down when they've got foot max protect, we've got to get some pressure on them to force them to. Well, just like that last play, force them to throw an undesirable throw, or just to force a turnover, or force a turnover on downs.
That's right. Well, 4th down, conversions for Pulaski Academy. That's where they've been big, but you're exactly right. The problem is, I feel like we switch things up on fourth down. We don't bring as much pressure. He's got all day to throw it, and they've gotten a lot of their fourth down conversions on. If it's a 4th and 13, they'll go a 14-yard curl route, get just what they need to get that first down. Greenbrier's got to figure out a way to shut that down. And I'll tell you, Wilcox has done a good job with the injury that he's had. He's been able to obviously put Greenbrier on the board, and it's been tough. This has been a different team than we've played all year long. You know, there's no team that we've played that kicks onside kicks and doesn't ever punt and loads the box and blitzes every single play. And offensively, this team's just got a lot of trickery. But here's the deal. They do it to perfection.
Yeah.
They run those little end-around double reverses where they can still throw it or run it, whatever, and they don't mess up a whole lot.
Well, it's just kind of the perfect storm over there. It's a private school where you have a lot of resources. You've got a great coaching staff that have built a machine over there. You know, it's not like somebody can come in and do what they did in 1 year. This is what you see from years of a program being built and just a culture created. Like I said, lots of resources in the private schools in Arkansas on the football stage, and so they've just well oiled the machine and kept it rolling, and that's what you're seeing.
Well, Wilcox, we're watching him right now. He looks good, doesn't he?
He looks like he feels good.
I guarantee you his arm's stinging every time he throws it.
Oh.
For him to play through it, you think of like Traylon Burks, that last game against LSU that the Hawks played. He played with a big injury, and he was you knew he was hurting every play. Wilcox the same way. He's just a tough player.
Yep.
He's going to be a really good quarterback at the next level.
He's throwing the ball well, even though he's hurting. It's 30-something degrees out here, so those injuries just hurt a little bit worse when it's cold.
No doubt
but
about it.
He's a competitor.
I tell you, you look at Cooper Wilcox's stats, and if you're looking at him and you're a college coach, you're thinking, man, go check this guy out. He can sling it. He's got great numbers, doesn't he, Matt?
Oh, they're unbelievable. He's a true dual threat quarterback that you just don't see very often in high school football. He's not just escape the pocket and run. He is a dual threat quarterback. He can run the option. He can run the zone. He can run the keep. He can throw it and burn you. He just can do so many things out of the backfield.
Well, he's highly underrated as well. So here we go. Greenbrier out onto the field. Our Panthers will get the football to start the second half, and you got to imagine it's going to be an onside kick from the Bruins.
Hey, I want to mention Amy Wayne Photography. Amy Wayne, I don't know if you've kept up with her online, especially on Facebook, but these action shots that you see of these Panthers, if you see one on Facebook or in an advertisement or something that we've got as well, it was most likely taken by Amy Wayne from Amy Wayne Photography.
Awesome, isn't
she is. She's done such a fantastic job with all of our sports, all of our teams, programs. And if she is available for hire, I hired her to do Pee Wee football. She's just as good as it gets, man. I highly recommend her. And you can find her on Facebook and Instagram, Amy Wayne Photography.
Vaughn Seelick on to attempt the onside kick for the Bruins. They need a big recovery. Greenbrier just needs to make sure they recover the football here. The 40-yard line, he approaches it. Onside kick. Takes a bounce. What a recovery for Greenbrier.
Who was that? That was great.
Wow.
That was Shannon Howard, wasn't it?
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, that's like a little baseball, little scoop there at the end there. Howard made a heck of a play. Greenbrier will have the football at their 48-yard line of Pulaski Academy. Great field position. Hey, the good news is if you're Greenbrier, you're always going to get good field position on the kickoff. The bad news is Pulaski Academy is really good at kicking onside kicks.
Yeah, they are.
And right there, they nearly got one.
That was
exactly what they wanted.
Perfectly executed. We just did a great job of making a play. It's Shannon Howard.
Well, there we go. Greenbrier would love nothing less than to come on in here and punch one in. Pulaski Academy loads the box up well. Greenbrier in the shotgun formation. Wilcox trips to the left, single receiver right side. They're going to fake the handoff, QB keep. Wilcox breaks a tackle. He's still not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Flag comes in, though.
Oh, how about a late hit?
They push Wilcox back. He had absolutely nowhere to go.
No, he didn't. I'm afraid we're going to get a hold here.
Greenbrier's backing it up. Boy, that's going to be a difficult call. It's going to be, looks like we'll see the call from the head ref, and here it is. It's a holding. Going to be a 10-yard penalty. Going to back us back up to the 41. Man, that's an 11-yard. They're going to do it from the spot of the foul.
I guess our guys blocked behind the line of scrimmage, and they're blocked 4 yards downfield.
Second, it'll bring up first down and 21. I'll tell you, though,
to
be quite honest with you, you're not having a lot of success on the ground. You have 10 rushing yards on the game. Go to the air. Figure out a way to break it down to open up the passing game. Yeah. PA loads the box again. They're not going to really let you run the ball. Wilcox gets a snap. They bring 6. He looks deep down the middle. He's got Mathis, and it's intercepted. Oh, ball comes out. Nearly picked off. If he leads him just a little bit more, Mathis is there. I tell you, Wilcox is running for his life, though. They load that box.
He is. They're really bringing it.
Second down and 21. And I'll tell you, Wilcox, he's shown it time and time again in tight coverage. He's been able to place the ball, but he's in a lot of pain right now. Twin receivers to both the left and right sides. Wilcox from the gun gets a snap. He's in trouble. Off his back foot. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Jacob Mathis, and it brings up third down and 21. I'll be honest with you, I don't hate these play calls of just going to the air, but got to be able to give your guys some time to get open.
Well, and they're not going to because they're bringing so many. You can't block that many people with the line. You're going to have to get shorter play.
That's right.
And I'm not saying I know the answer. I just know that. I just know we don't have time to throw the ball.
That's right. Got to get those little curl routes, little tight end action. 3-man front for PA, but they bring 6. Wilcox to throw. He's got time. He's got a man wide open. Jacob Mathis, the tight end. He's out inside the 45, inside the 40. Pushed him out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That's a first down for Mathis. 22 yards for Jacob. And Greenbrier gets a big play.
And did you see how much
on cue?
Did you see how much space was in the middle there?
Wide open.
Because they're bringing so many people, but they're not going to let you burn them downfield.
And I just said that. If you get the tight end action in there, Mathis coming over the middle, that was perfect. Shotgun for Wilcox. Gets the snap. He's going to give it off to Weaver. Got a little separation.
Hey, we'll take it.
He'll get about 2 yards, though. Man, it just looks like he had more, didn't it?
It does. It does.
2-yard gain there. Big open field tackle there. That was Ben Smiley. The senior linebacker made a nice stop for the Bruins. Second down and 8. Ball's on the left hash at the 35-yard line. Empty setback, trips to the boundary. Twin receivers to the open side. Wilcox from the gun. He gets the snap. They bring 6. Now he steps into the pocket. He's going to be complete to Mathis. He got hit early.
He did get hurt.
Boy, I'm going to be honest with you. Pulaski Academy's hit him a lot early. Hadn't got any calls. What a catch by Mathis. That's a big first down catch for Jacob, and he's had a lot of many.
Yeah. Great patience by Coop to sit in the pocket, find his man. Good job by Jake to have great concentration and bring it in.
First and 10 now at the 25-yard line. Wilcox from the gun gets the snap. Looks deep, right sideline for the end zone, incomplete. That was Jacob Mathis. That would have been one heck of a catch if he could have hauled it in.
Did. Hey, I like the play call. I like the throw. And I like the effort by Mathis.
Aaron Wallace was in coverage. Or excuse me, that wasn't Wallace. That was Jeff Smith. Boy, hey, great play call. Go for it.
And also we had Miles down the middle here, and he was potentially going to be open too. We had 2 options right there.
From the gun, Wilcox trying to draw the hard count. Now he gets a snap. They bring 6 once more. He's in trouble rolling right. Flags coming in. That's probably going to be a hold. He throws it away. He's out of the box. But
I'm not sure how you get a hold when everybody was through the line.
We're going to see the call. Probably going to be a hold. I mean, that's about the only thing you see.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Here's the call from the head ref, and it is going to be a hold. Goodness, that's tough. The good news is it'll bring up second down. We've converted one long one before.
Oh, wow. They're going to call it from right there.
You're kidding me. From the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
How do you call that from the 35?
I mean, there was nobody that was being blocked, much less hell. I mean,
wow.
They were through the line.
Second down and 28. That is unbelievable. He was holding 8 yards from behind the line of scrimmage? You've got to be kidding me. That's got to be a mistake. There's no call that I can think of on a holding call. Second down and nearly 30 on a holding call. Who was blocking 8 yards behind the line?
I don't know, man.
Shotgun for Wilcox. That's an incredible call. Wow. Wilcox gets the snap looking deep. He's got a pass. It's going to be incomplete to Nixon at the 40. That's a really tough penalty.
Yeah,
that's an 18-yard penalty. I mean, it's a 10-yard penalty, but it's 18-yard implications. I'm boggled. I can't wrap my mind around that.
Mind blown. We need a big play right here, JB. Is it third
down and 28? Well, here's the deal. The reason that's big is because now you're out of field goal range. A 10-yard penalty should be at the 35. Still not going to be field goal range, but good grief. Now you're back to where nearly you recovered the football on the onside kick. 3rd and 28. 10:31 to go in the third quarter. Wilcox from the gun gets the snap. They bring 5. He's got time. Steps into the pocket. It's going to be complete to Nixon. He's out of bounds around the 32, maybe. Let's see, they rule him down, the 34-yard line. Flag's down, though. Is that going to be another hold?
It'll be a 19-yard hold.
Goodness, that's going to be another
We're
hold.
going to say he held on the 50, so we'll take it to the 40.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a holding call. It's declined, though, so it brings up 4th down and, goodness, it would have brought up 3rd down and forever. Now it's 4th down and not a lot to work with. 4th down and at least 15. It's probably closer to 19.
Well, I just hope that when we see them blocking and getting 10 seconds to throw the ball, that
that's unbelievable.
See some flags come out now.
Hewitt's going to have to punt the football away. I mean, what?
Need insurance for health, life, or business? Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service.
Sorry, we had a mixture problem there. We're back and ready, though, after the punt. Pulaski Academy will start at their own 20-yard line. Pfizer in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap. He gives it off to Hyman left side. Goes over left guard. He's out across the 25 to the 30. That's about an 8-yard, 9-yard carry. 2nd down and 1. Boy, 10:04 to go. Clock continuing to roll. Those penalties in that last possession were crucial. Shotgun for Pfizer. You got twin receivers split to both the left and right sides. Now he moves a man in motion. He gets a snap, gives it off to Hyman up the middle on a draw play. He's going to be wrapped up. He's got the 1st down to the 34-yard line. About a 5-yard carry, moves the chains, and it's 1st and 10. First and 10, clock rolling with 9:38 to play in the third quarter. Shotgun for Pfizer. He's got trips split to the right side, single receiver left side. Single setback, that's Kenny Jordan. Pfizer from the gun. Greenbrier showing blitz. They bring 5. They give it off to Jordan. He is drilled in the backfield. 3 Panthers are all over him. He had nowhere to go. Dawson Spencer, Gabriel, and Nick Hewitt.
Good job.
All with a charge there.
Great job by our defensive, our second level. Yeah, front too. I mean, but our linebackers came in and make a big play right there.
Let's keep doing that. It's 2nd down and 12. 3-man front. Pfizer from the gun with the single setback in Jordan. Trips to the right. Single receiver left side. Greenbrier shows 3. They bring 4. Pfizer going to throw. He's in trouble. Up the middle he goes. He slides.
He does not like to get hit. I'm a little shocked he doesn't play a little more physical. He's not tiny.
He only gets to the 35-yard line.
And let me say, that's smart. That's the smart thing. It's a method. They have a method over there, and they do it well. Better than anybody in the state.
That's right. 3rd down and 9. Greenbrier stopped him there. Pulaski Academy's only 2 of 10 on 3rd downs tonight. So the 3rd down's not where we've been killed. It's been 4th down. Yep. Need a big 3rd down stop here with quads to the left side, to the right side. A single receiver to the top of your screen to the left. That's Joe Hyman. Pfizer from the gun. Gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 3. Pass goes to the right side. Complete at the 40. Breaks a tackle down the sideline. He dances out of bounds to the 47-yard line. He'll have the first down, and Pulaski Academy moves the chains. There's a good play there from Barker. Charlie Barker made a nice play. He's a senior. 1st and 10 with 8:01 to go in the third quarter. Ball's at the 47-yard line for the Bruins. From the gun, Pfizer gets a snap, fakes the handoff to Hyman, looks to pass. Pump fakes. He's across midfield, slides down to the 47-yard line.
That drives me nuts.
6-yard carry. He's got a nice little baseball slide, doesn't he?
I know he's doing what he's supposed to do, but just as a football player, that drives me nuts.
They'll give him 5 yards in the carry. 2nd down and 5, empty setback. Trips to the left side, twin receivers right. Ball's on the right hash. Pfizer from the gun. Gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 5. Quick pass into the flat. Hyman, he's wide open. He cuts back around the 40. Great open field.
Good job
Hyman
by Preston
gets away.
Riddle. What a play by Preston out there.
I'll be honest with you. Riddle, while being blocked, juked Hyman to the left side, and if he doesn't do that, Hyman's taking it to the house.
That's exactly right.
Wow, what a job by Preston Riddle. Ball's at the 35-yard line left hash with 7:24 to go in the third quarter. Clock stops.
We're missing that underneath route 2 times in a row right there. We didn't pick it up, and that's really hurting us.
From the gun, Pfizer trips to the right, single receiver left, single setback. Fakes the handoff, rolls right. Now he's in trouble. Hewitt's in pursuit. Dumps it over the middle. That's complete to Kenny Jordan. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big 25-yard completion, and Pulaski Academy's knocking on the door. Well, it's tough when you're down players, isn't it?
It is, man. It is, but they're good, and we're battling our brains out, and that's what I love to see about this Greenbrier team.
These Panther guys, these Panther boys are playing their tails off. Down 29-7. Pulaski Academy trying to punch it in again. Double. They got a twin setback. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver right. They're going to give it off to Hyman, left side, cuts back. Inside the 10. He'll be trying to lower his shoulder at the 5. He'll get about 3 yards to the 7. Look at the 6-yard line.
As small and quick as he is, he's not easy to bring down.
No,
not just because he's shifty, but I mean, even just when he gets in a scrum like that, he's not easy to bring down.
He's not. He's 5'11", 185.
Yeah, and you see that he's small because of he's like a cat when he's out in open space, but he's also hard to bring down. He's going to be playing for a long time.
Sure will. Tight bunch formation, twin setback. Pfizer from the gun. Gets the snap, no direct snap. Hyman. He goes left side, got room. Blockers as well. Tries to get to the edge. He's not going to do it. He loses a yard back to the 7. Hey, that Greenbrier front line, they were in pursuit all the way, and Hyman had nowhere to go.
Yeah, it started off with Gabe getting some outside, encroaching through there on the outside, forcing them to go out wide, which allowed our outside backers, safeties, everybody to expand the play outside and push him out of bounds.
Boy, he got a good spot. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal from the 6. Shotgun on the tight bunch formation from Pfizer. He gets a snap, fakes the pitch, looks for the end zone. It's nearly intercepted.
Is that Nick?
Boy, back there. That might have been Matthew Bernard. No, it's not Bernard. It was Jackson. No, Shannon Howard.
Shannon, boy, he almost picked that.
Well, I literally said almost everybody on the defensive roster.
Except for Shannon.
That was Bernard, Hugh, Weaver. It's Howard.
It's Howard.
Well, here we go. Greenbrier gets a big stop on 3rd down from the 6, and Vaughn Seelick will be on to attempt the field goal. Hey, he missed an extra point earlier. This ball's on the left hash. If he misses this, it'll be a great stop for Greenbrier. Hey, already a big stop. Greenbrier might have just got offside.
Why did we do that? Guys, come on.
That's going to be the second time. Goodness, here's the problem. That'll be half the distance to the goal. Is it an automatic first down?
No.
It's an offsides on the defense. It'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 3.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I don't expect them to change it. I bet they just –
Ball's going to be at the 3-yard line. 4th down and goal from the 3, and they're going to bring the offense on
the offense back on. That's what happens. You can't make mistakes like that.
Boy, that could be huge. Ball's at the 3-yard line. Here's the deal. Greenbrier needs a big stop. They've probably got a package for this. It's almost like a 2-point conversion.
I'll tell you what they did last time. They ran it right up the middle with Pfizer.
Here we go. Big 4th down and goal. They brung tight bunch formation. Empty setback for Pfizer. He gets his snap, Hitches it on an end around to Hyman, trying to get to the edge. He's trying to pop for the end zone. Did he get in? No, he did not. Greenbrier with a huge stop on 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line. Hyman was stuffed, and Greenbrier gets the football back in a very dangerous spot.
Great job by this defense.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, now we've got to play from the 1. But, great job by this defense to go out there and on a 4th and 3, stop them from scoring.
Hey, it was a blessing in disguise. That offsides worked out in our favor.
Right?
I mean, goodness. I'm not saying that's how I would have drawn it up.
Tell you what, though, again, we had Hyman stopped out there on the edge, and he kept fighting. He made it tough.
Boy, he sure did. Hyman couldn't get to the edge. Greenbrier will get the football back at their own 1-yard line. Ball's inside the 1. That's how close he was to punching it in. He was a half-yard shy. Ball's at the half-yard line. Ball will be on the right hash. Greenbrier's in a dangerous spot, back of their own, near their own end zone. Wilcox gets the snap, looking to pass. He's looking deep over the middle for Jacob Mathis. It's going to be incomplete.
Oh, yeah, finally.
That's going to be pass interference on Pulaski Academy, and it's about time. And goodness gracious, that's been happening all night long. Mathis will get the call this time. That's going to be an automatic first down, a 15-yard penalty. He was in triple coverage, too.
It happened on the interception, too.
That's what I'm saying. It's been happening all night. Spot foul, right? I wish it was a spot foul.
I wish it was.
Should be a 15-yard
But that gives us some room to work with.
Ball will be at the 16. Boy, that's a lot of breathing room. Hey, why don't you do that again?
Yes.
I mean, take some shots downfield. Give your team some separation. 1st and 10 after the penalty with 5:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. From the gun, Wilcox gets the snap. PA brings 6. He's going to keep it, and he's not got anywhere to go. Has nowhere to go, and I'm telling you, at this juncture in the game, there's not a whole lot of running room. I would still stick to the passing game. What do you think, Matt?
Well, especially with a quarterback that's got a hurt shoulder, and you see him out there, looks like he might be hurting a little bit. I agree. Throw the ball downfield. He's hurting.
He's absolutely in pain. 2nd down and 11. Clock continuing to roll with 5:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. Empty setback, trips to the left, twins to the right. From the gun, Wilcox trying to draw him off sides. PA brings 6. Quick pass, incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it. I believe that was Miles Miller. A little curl right. Hey, that's what you want is those short passes.
Yeah, had him open. Just couldn't come up with a catch. But that's the kind of things we got to do right there.
That's it.
Get the ball off quick. And
here we go. This is a big 3rd down and 11 with 5:02 to go. Clock has stopped. Single setback. Hewitt's going to be back there to block to give Wilcox some time. Twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. Wouldn't be surprised to see just a first down play or maybe try to go for one deep here. Gets a snap. Wilcox got time. Now he's flushed. The ball's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. And Greenbrier's going to have to punt. Wilcox is slow to get up. He got hit after the ball was thrown. That ball was batted down, and then Wilcox got hit. Very well, could have been a penalty.
Well, I just couldn't see it from here. Once they jumped up and blocked the ball, everybody disappeared, behind a cloud of white there. But you got to wonder if the ball's blocked in the air. You couldn't let up and not hit the quarterback.
Hewitt punched the football away. It'll go out of bounds. Right around the 45-yard line. That's a 30-yard punt. No return there as Hewitt boots it out of bounds, and Pulaski Academy will set up shop at the Greenbrier. They call it the 40?
They walked it back. It went out of bounds, I think.
Gotcha.
It landed on the 45.
Dang, that's a 25-yard punt then. And PA will have the ball at the Greenbrier 40-yard line with 4:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, and opportunities to come back and win this game are getting a little slimmer.
Yeah, it's getting tougher. But our defense is really playing
tails off.
They are.
Pulaski Academy up 29-7. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. He's got trips to the right side, single receiver left, and Kenny Jordan's in the backfield with him. Pfizer from the gun gets his snap, looking to pass. He's got time, looking deep over the middle. It's overthrown at the 5-yard line. Intended receiver was Joe Hyman, that really good tailback.
They've really not done anything downfield over the top.
They beat us one play with a 38. Well,
that was the amazing catch by Hyman into double coverage. But
really
other than that,
No, well, that's what I'm saying. I'll take our chances all night long.
Mm-hmm.
They've beat us on the ground, no question. Pfizer from the gun, empty setback, gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 3 over the middle. That curl route's been there all night long, and it's there again.
So here's what's going on right there and why that's so hard to defend. You got to make a decision. Either you're going to take the underneath route, and if you do, you leave the curl route open.
That's right. Which I'm not upset with.
Well, it's just you got to figure out how you can get both covered.
That's right. 3rd down and 1 now after the 9-yard reception to Charette. Gunn, Pfizer gives it off to Hyman. Up the middle, got the first down. He'll have just enough. He'll get 2 yards. He needed 1. He's down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 as it moves the chains, and 4:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. Greenbrier's playing their tails off right now.
Our defense is really coming out here right now in the second half and showing up.
3-man front. Pfizer from the gun with trips to the left. He fakes the handoff to Hyman. Now he rolls left. Trying to buy some time. Greenbrier in heavy pursuit. He'll run out of bounds.
He ain't going to get hit.
Boy, I believe that was Howard.
That was Howard, yeah.
He came in fast.
He tried to make a play on it.
Dude, he was coming in hot pursuit. He was trying to lay a lick on Pfizer. Kenny Jordan will exit the game, and in comes Zach Bigioni. With 2nd down and 7, 3:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pfizer from the gun with twins to both the left and right sides. Hyman's in the backfield with him. Pfizer gets the snap, steps into the pocket, got time. He's got Hyman, but he overthrew him in the flat over at the 25-yard line. Didn't have a lot of room to run.
Weaver might have been doing him a favor by throwing it overthrowing him.
Weaver was going to be in coverage, and it brings up 3rd down and 7. Pulaski Academy, they're 3 of 11 on 3rd downs today, but like we said, 4th downs where they've been a lot better, but they're 4 of 8 on 4th downs tonight. Here we go, 3rd down and 7. From the gun, Pfizer gets the snap, hands it off to the right side to Kenny Jordan, got some room. He is hit hard at the 24-yard line, nowhere to go, brings up 4th down and 4, and Greenbrier needs a big 4th down stop.
All right, well, you got to look at 2 things for sure right here. You've got to look at the underneath route, and you've got to look at the curl in the middle because they're going to see which one you bite on.
Here we go. Big 4th down upcoming with 3:24 to play in the 3rd. Empty setback quads to the left. Single receiver into the boundary. Pfizer trying to change the play now to Lucas. Looks to his head coach, Anthony Lucas. Gets the call. Now he's ready. From the gun, Pfizer gets a snap. Looking to pass. He's got time. Pass too tall. Incomplete. Greenbrier forces a turnover on downs. How about the defense once again? They've come in tight and strong, and they force another turnover on downs.
Defense is playing lights out right now. Hats off to them. Need to get a little momentum for this offense. Last time the offense was playing from the 1-yard line. Didn't have much to work with, but we got to come out now and get that momentum, force that momentum.
And I'll be honest with you, this defense is playing out of their minds right now here in the second half.
They sure are.
Really didn't play bad in the first half.
No.
The offense just didn't give them a lot to work with. Thankfully, Greenbrier's offense got rolling here late in the first half, trying to get it rolling here in the second half. In my opinion, I'm going to the air almost every play. Try to figure out a way to break them down that way. PA has stopped the run. Empty setback, Wilcox. He's looking to throw. Gets the snap. PA brings 5. He's in trouble from the beginning, and he's got to throw it away. They blew that one up. The O-line had no answers for that one. PA brought 5, and they brought him quick.
Did you see the cannon that throw by Wilcox to get it out there out by that receiver?
Dude's got an absolute
cannon.
Couldn't think of a good word there. Goodness. I mean, he could sling it. He's got a hose. There we go. Shotgun for Wilcox. Single setback is Hewitt. Trips to the right. Single receiver left. That is Nixon. Gets the snap. Low throw over the middle. That was intended for Miller. And, oh, boy, Wilcox is hit hard and he's down. He's hit hard and he's slow to get up. Boy, he took a shot. He looks to the side. That was actually Keaton Whitley on the bottom of your screen. 3rd down and 10, though, and if you don't get the first down here, you're going to have to punt again. It's been the battle of the defenses here in the second half, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we go. Wilcox just hadn't had time to throw the ball.
No.
Hey, I might want to see the pocket reverse a little bit. Go roll out a little bit here. Wilcox from the gun gets the snap. He's got time. Throws deep, overthrown, and it brings up 4th down. Greenbrier's going to have to punt, and Wilcox is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he's hurting. I hate that for him because he's such a competitor, such a battler, good kid.
And a really good athlete.
Yeah, great quarterback.
Greenbrier's going to punt. Hewitt's going to punt the football away with 2:51 to play in the 3rd quarter. Need to get a good punt away from the 17 or from the 22. Gets a snap. Good punt. Low line drive. Going to take a hit inside the 40, inside the 30, and it'll roll all the way down to the 22-yard line. What a kick there from him. A 56-yard punt from Nick Hewitt. No return. Pulaski Academy will set up shop at their own 22-yard line to begin their 3rd drive of the second half. They're up 29-7, but hey, if Greenbrier can get a stop on 4th down deep in Pulaski Academy territory, that'll be great field position.
Well, that was a huge flip the field there, wasn't it?
I think he figured out, hey, I'm going to kick a low-line drive kick since someone's back deep.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Get the roll to your advantage.
Ball's at their own 22. Pfizer's in the gun. They got Hyman in the backfield with him. Tight formation.
They're going to go around the edge somewhere.
Pfizer gets a snap, looking to pass. He goes to Hyman in the flat. He's in across the 25 to the 30, got the first down. They'll push him out of bounds around the 35 to the 36-yard line. It's a 14-yard reception to Hyman, and it moves the sticks. They're tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see that back there, and he's just kind of delayed a little bit, and Hyman, makes the move there at the end, and you have good coverage downfield, and they just flip it to him, and he picks up the first down.
Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Single setback. Now they move Hyman in motion. Bring it back. They'll hand it off to Hyman. Left side he goes. Trying to get to the edge. There was a block in the back. No call. They'll push Hyman out of bounds to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I saw that. There was one on Gabe Rowe I saw.
Greenbrier's done a good job of, for the most part, containing Hyman from getting to the outside edge, but he's beat us one time up the middle.
Yes.
Shotgun for Pfizer, empty setback. Twins to the left, trips to the right. Gets a snap, rolling right. Now he's trying to find some time. He's going to let one loose deep over the middle, overthrows everybody at the 20-yard line. Pfizer's done that a couple of times, and really there's not anybody there. Interesting job there. Now you're looking at 3rd and 8.
Well, Gabe Rowe's gassed. He's been playing so hard. He's been all over the field, too.
Doing a great job. Hey, when you get Pulaski Academy at 3rd and 8 like this, 3rd and long, Greenbrier's done a good job of stopping them. Needs to get a big 3rd down here. With the 2:19 to play in the 3rd quarter. Empty setback for Pfizer. From the gun, he gets a snap. Greenbrier brings 3. He's got all kinds of time. Over the middle, jumped the route, Jacob Mathis, and he nearly picked it off.
Oh, he did. He jumped it, read it right.
Tyson McCarroll was the intended receiver, and hey, if you're McCarroll and your Pulaski Academy, you got to help your quarterback out a little bit, trying to block out Mathis. Mathis did an excellent job in coverage and jumped the route.
He just read it, yeah.
There we go, 4th down and 9. This is a big 4th down. Greenbrier needs to stop. They're 4 of 9 on 4th downs tonight. Is Pulaski Academy. 3-man front. From the gun, Pfizer gets a snap. He's got time. Looking deep. Right sideline in coverage. The ball's going to be incomplete. Broken up by Shannon Howard, and Greenbrier stops them. They're going to get great field position at their own, at the Pulaski Academy 35-yard line.
Great job again. That's 3 forced turnovers on downs by this defense in a row.
They give it the 38-yard line.
All right, now we need to get a big play right here on offense. And this is what we need. We need a little momentum for this offense to work with.
2:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Greenbrier's got it at the Pulaski Academy 39 after a big 4th down stop. That's been the difference of the game.
Yes.
Pulaski Academy converted 4 fourth downs in the first half. They've converted none this half. From the gun, Wilcox gives it off to Hewitt, trying to go left side. He's got some room. Gets inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line. It's about a 4-yard carry, and it brings up 2nd down and 6.
Now that looks like Greenbrier offense right there,
That's
doesn't
right.
it?
Man, not a good spot where they place the ball, though. They roll it quickly. From the gun, Wilcox gets the snap. Little screen pass over to Nixon. He's going to get inside the 30, down the sideline, one man to beat, and they'll horse collar him out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Flags come in for the horse collar. That's going to get Greenbrier inside the 10, and it'll probably be down around the 5. Wow. I mean, that was blatant. If that wasn't blatant, about as easy to do it.
Yeah, and he was just doing all he could to make a tackle because Reed did a great job of getting outside there and going down the sidelines.
How about Reed Nixon making a couple of guys miss, dancing down the sideline? Reed Nixon making big-time plays. The senior.
They called face mask. I must have grabbed the face mask, too.
Horse collar, face mask, personal foul, whatever. We'll get it down inside the 10. Ball should be around the 5. It's where they should spot it.
It's going to be halfway, half the distance to go, yep.
So they said it happened at the 12, I guess.
Yeah.
So here we go. 1st down and goal from the 6. Shotgun for Wilcox. Greenbrier needs to punch it in right here. This will be big. Pulaski Academy. And looks like Greenbrier jumped. We'll see. It's either going to be offside or a false start. It's going to be a false start. Boy, if that ain't costly, I don't know what is.
Yeah, it shoots you in the foot.
Well, here's what I guarantee you. Greenbrier's going to go for it on 4 downs.
For sure.
So ball will be placed at the 11 after the offsides call. And,
hey, you still got momentum on your side right here.
You certainly do. Trying to punch one in right here. Shotgun formation for Wilcox. They got twins to the right, single receiver left side. Wilcox gets the snap. They bring 6. He's trying to roll it up. He's got plenty of time up the middle to the 5. Touchdown, Cooper Wilcox. Over the middle he goes at 11 yards, and Greenbrier's back in it, baby. 29-13. Greenbrier's cut it to a 2-possession game.
Wow. Great read by Cooper right there. He found that seam up the middle, took off, and then spread the field from right to left just to get across the plane.
Now Turnage, this is a big extra point. Every point
he's
counts.
the guy I want doing it.
With 1:35 to play, 3rd quarter. Turnage extra point, splits the uprights. We got a new ball game. 29-14. Greenbrier inching their way back. You're watching GPSN, the semifinal playoff game, Road to War Memorial. We'll be right back.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Well, Greenbrier has had 3 4th down stops in a row. They've turned them over 3 times in a row here in this second half, Matt. And Greenbrier's defense has come up big. They've cut it to a 15-point game.
Well, it just shows you what we talked about with momentum. This offense has not had any momentum behind them. And an offense like this thrives off of it.
Sure do. Looks like probably going to kick the ball away. Kenny Jordan and Joe Hyman will be back deep to receive for Pulaski Academy. It looks like Turnage is going to boot this one away. No onside kick look this time. Turnage approaches the football. It's a little pooch kick, though. It's going to be taking a hit. Jordan will pick it up at the 25. He'll fall down at the 26-yard line.
Good.
And that's where Pulaski Academy will set up shop. This Greenbrier defense, they've been big all in the second half. Trying to continue that momentum. Greenbrier's cut it to a 15-point game.
Hey, how about a pick 6 right here to make this thing real interesting?
Boy, this defense, we've talked about it. The defense is the difference in the game right now as far as they're going to be the playmakers. We're going to look back at this game. It's what the defense has done. And to be quite honest, they haven't given up a lot of big plays. They just had a lot of tough 4th down calls that haven't gone their way.
Let me say this. I need to eat crow a little bit because before the game I said I didn't think this PA defense was as good as we've seen the last couple of weeks. But, boy, they've been every bit as good.
Pfizer from the gun, empty setback. They're looking to pass. Three-man front, Greenbrier gets the snap. Pfizer, screen pass, high to Hyman. He got room, though. He's going to get out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Hey, Hyman made a nice play. He's a good player. Pfizer threw it high, but Hyman went up and made a play. It's only going to be about a 4-yard carry. It brings up second down and 6. Well, they're only going to give him 3 yards, second down and 7. Empty setback again for Pfizer. He's got a bunch formation to the left, twin receivers right side. Fakes the pass. Now he's going to run right side, trying to get to the edge. He's going to be undercut at the 37. Pfizer was hit hard by Jackson Harp. He'll have the first down, just what he needed, but he took a shot from Jackson.
He did. I didn't realize he got that much yardage. I thought he was short.
7 yard. He got exactly what he needed.
It's what he needed, a good run.
48 seconds to play in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Hyman's in the backfield with him. Three-man front. Pfizer from the gun gets the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls right. Looking to pass. He's got nowhere to go. He'll run out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll give him the 41-yard line. It's about a 4-yard run, and it brings up second down and 6. With about 36 seconds to play in the third quarter, clock stops because he went out of bounds. They got trips split to the boundary on the right side, open side of the field. They got a single receiver. Pfizer from the gun gets the snap, gives it off to Hyman, left side. He cuts back, trying to get to the edge. He's got nowhere to go, and they drill him at the 40. Jacob Mathis wraps him up. Third down and long now with 25 seconds to go. This Greenbrier defense, they've stuffed PA here in the second half. They're trying to keep it rolling.
Well, they are. They're just playing lights out.
Hey, you got to imagine that Pfizer might try to go deep one more time. Hey, this might be the last play of the third quarter with 9 seconds to go. Pfizer from the gun gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Screen pass to the right. Trying to get to the edge, nowhere to go. He stopped at the 41-yard line. That's the last play of the third quarter. That was Charette. He got about a yard. 4th down and 6 when the fourth quarter will begin. 3 quarters of football are in the books, Matt. Greenbrier's cut the lead 29-14. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial semifinal 5A state playoff game.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Well, here we go. The fourth quarter will begin. 12 minutes of football will be left to decide who moves on to the state championship. Pulaski Academy on a big 4th down and 7 here at their own 41. If Greenbrier gets the stop right here, they'll have the ball deep in Pulaski Academy territory. Here we go. They got a bunch formation. Hyman will be in the shotgun. This could be the biggest play of the game up to this moment. Trips to the right, twins to the left in the tight bunch. Pfizer from the gun all alone. He gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 4. He's in trouble. Pass to the right side. Hyman. It's complete at the 50. That's a first down. What a play for Hyman. Spencer was in cover. Harp was in coverage, but that's a tough guy to cover.
Yep, he sure is. Good job of being out there and making the play once he caught the football.
That is a huge PA first down. Shotgun for Pfizer. Ball's at the 49. 3-man front for Greenbrier. They got quads to the left. Hyman's in the backfield. They're going to give it off to Hyman. He tries to go left side, cuts back. He's inside the 45, the 40. Got one man to beat down the right sideline. He's at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Pulaski Academy.
He went out of bounds. Oh, I thought that that official showing out of bounds.
And it'll be 34-14 as he takes it all the way to the house, 49 yards.
The sideline official stopped on like the 4-yard line, but I thought maybe he stepped out. So he indeed did score.
And I really believe the end of the quarter was a big play for them. They're going to bring Seelick on to attempt the extra point with it 30-15 Should be 30. It's 35 to 14.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can't do quick math. Seidel going to attempt the extra point. Snaps down. Hold is up. Kicks. Looks to the left. He pushed it. And he missed his second extra point of the game.
Well,
35 to 14.
He's got a boot, but
pushed it left.
First time he pushed it right. That time he pulled it left.
35 to 14. 11:43 to go in the football game. We'll be right back. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial 5A state semifinal game.
Insurance for health, life, or business. Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service today.
Well, what a big touchdown it was there from Joe Hyman. He's a good one, isn't he?
Boy, he's great.
He's got 4 of their touchdowns tonight. He is a tough player. Onside kick coming from Seelick.
You're not going to believe this, but Whitehall beat Christian 24 to 14.
No, they didn't.
They sure did.
Wow, they blanked him in the second half.
They did. And scored 20 what's 24
17.
minus 7? 17, yeah.
Well, here we go. Seelick on to attempt the extra point. The onside kick. The winner of this one will play Whitehall in the state championship. Seelick onside kick. It's a good one. Takes a bounce out of bounds. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Kicking out of bounds. Greenbrier should have the ball at the 47 of Pulaski Academy.
I don't see a flag. Are they saying we touched it?
There was a flag thrown.
Oh, there was? Okay, yep.
May have already picked it up by now.
May have.
Here, he's picking it up now.
Yep, he's got it right there.
So Greenbrier have the ball at the 47 of PA. Down 35 to 14. Hey, the clock is Greenbrier's biggest enemy. The good thing is we really don't run it much now here after PA shut down the run game.
Right. Maybe try. Last series we were able to run the ball a little bit.
We were, and I think that opened up the passing lanes
did.
just a little bit. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Wilcox, empty setback. Twins to the left, trips to the right. PA shows blitz. They got 3-man front. They'll bring 5. Wilcox to the right sideline screen pass or little curl route, pushed out of bounds. That's a good job there. That was Keaton Whitley, I believe.
It was Keaton.
Great job by Keaton Whitley. 11:38 to go. Clock stops after the 9-yard gain. Hey, that's the kind of stuff that'll work. Twins split to the right side, single receiver left. They're going to give it off to Weaver, right side. Got a hole. He's inside the 35. Got the first down to the 34-yard line. Hurry up and get a play call.
Yeah,
Clock's on your side.
Play with some
little bit of
intensity.
A little bit urgency.
Urgency, yeah.
11:29 to go in the football game. Clock rolling from the gun now. Wilcox trips to the right, single receiver left. Weaver's in the backfield. Wilcox gets the snap. PA brings 6. Wilcox throws to the sideline. Great pass to Nixon. Makes the man miss. Down the sideline. Slips away to the goal line.
Touchdown.
You have got to be kidding me.
How about Reed Nixon?
A touchdown. 35 yards to the house. And Reed Nixon, the senior, on his last night here as a Panther in Panther Stadium, he made 2 guys miss and danced to the sideline. Touchdown, Greenbrier. You have got to be kidding me.
You know I love watching that kid play. I've said it over and over. What an awesome catch and score.
40-yard pass to Reed Nixon. Greenbrier's not done yet. And the extra point from Turnage is up and good. 35 to 21. Greenbrier's cut it back to 14. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
What a play by Reed Nixon. Hey, if you're watching at home, you watch that play, Reed Nixon with an excellent play. He made that first guy miss on a play where he was about to get blown up.
Yeah.
He cuts inside left. That's all he needed. He stutter-stepped. The defender bit on it hard. He broke that tackle, and then he broke another down the sideline,
right.
stayed in bounds,
And
and
even
dove
going to
for the pylon.
even going to the end zone, he was getting tackled and dove in.
That's called playing with all kinds of heart. These Panthers are not done yet. 35-21 with 11:15 to go. Greenbrier's going for an onside kick. Greenbrier's going for an onside kick. Here we go. Turnage approaching the football. We need a big break. The ball's down the right side. Great loose football. Greenbrier's got it. Greenbrier's got it. He's going the wrong way. He's going the wrong way. Oh, he's going the wrong way.
It doesn't matter. He can't anyway.
Woo. He's going the wrong way.
No. They're saying it's their ball. No, it's our ball. They hit the ball.
Oh, my goodness. Are they going to say it's Pulaski Academy's football?
No.
I don't think they are. Are they? They sure are. No, they're not. That's Greenbrier football.
Oh, I thought they were pointing in the direction.
Wow, wow. Whew. Well, I'm glad the ball's down where he picked it up.
Dude.
Boy, my heart was racing.
He was.
But, hey, how about it? Greenbrier gets a big recovery on the onside kick, and they got a chance to cut it to a one-possession game. My heart's racing right now. Wow.
Really glad that the rule is it's down where it's received.
No kidding.
Recovered.
Well, 1st and 10. Greenbrier will have the football at their own 43-yard line. That ball was an excellent kick by Turnage. It hit right at the 50, and PA trying to jump on it, couldn't do it. Bounced away, and Greenbrier recovers. Here we go. Wilcox from the shotgun formation. Trips to the left, single receiver right. He gets the snap. Screen pass over to Nixon. Complete and out of bounds. Hit a little bit late at the 48-yard line. That's about a 5-yard completion, and it brings up second down and 5.
We're stopping the clock.
Boy, we have got a ball game here in the 5A state semifinals. This is the last game to be decided. From the gun, Wilcox quickly snaps, hands it off to Weaver left side. He gets to the 49-yard line, maybe a yard. Tripped up there, 3rd down and 4. And it will be 4-down territory.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
Yep, you really don't have enough time to punt it right now.
They're going to bring Hewitt in the backfield with Weaver. They'll move Miles Miller over into motion. From the gun, Wilcox with twins to the left side. Gets a snap, QB keep. Wilcox makes a man miss. He gets in across the 50. They're going to roll him down to the 48. Not a great spot. And it brings up 4th down and 1. And this is a big 4th down right here, Matt.
Well, that was a terrible spot.
Man, they pull it back behind the 48.
The other guy was on the 49.
Yeah, good grief. Here we go. This is a big 4th down right here. With 10:23 to go, clock rolling. This could very well be, looking back at this, could be, again, the play of the game.
It's huge. It's huge, JB.
Up to this moment, this is the biggest play of the game. 10:08 to go, clock rolling. 10 seconds on the play clock. Wilcox gets a sign. They're going to bring the box. Now Tribble wants a timeout. And Tribble wants a timeout. PA had the play they wanted, and Greenbrier calls a timeout with 10:03 to play in the 4th quarter. Guys, we've got a nail-biter. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial State Semifinal Playoffs. We'll be right back.
Need insurance for health, life, or business? Know that American Safeguard Insurance has the Greenbrier community well taken care of. That's because we're committed to bringing you rates that fit your budget and coverage that gives you and your family peace of mind. So if you need fast, personal service from an experienced team that's ready to take care of you, remember that you've got a friend right down the street. American Safeguard Insurance. Call us to get more coverage, more savings, and more service today.
Well, 4th down and 1. Tribble wanted a timeout. He didn't like what he saw.
Yep. You know, here's the deal. You got to get this one.
You got to get it. 4th down and 1. 35-21, Pulaski Academy's up. And I tell you, at certain parts of this game, Pulaski Academy was up 29-0. We thought they were going to run away with this thing. Greenbrier's made it a ball game. 35-21, big 4th down right here. PA loads the box. Twin receivers to both the left and right sides. Now they switch it up. 3-man front. Wilcox from the gun with Hewitt in the backfield. He gets the snap. He's going to throw. He's in trouble. Rolls right, trying to get to the edge. He's going to be hit shy of the 1st down. I don't think he got it. They're going to rule him short. They are going to rule him short, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Man, it was good effort. Good effort, but it's going to be turnover on downs.
Just shy of the first down. I don't know what they're talking about. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and Pulaski Academy gets a big stop.
It's not over, though. It's not over.
No, it's not. That's a big stop from Pulaski Academy. Now the Greenbrier defense needs to come out here and make a big stop.
You got to keep your head up right here. You're still in this game.
Pulaski Academy gets the football back after the turnover on downs at the 48-yard line. There's a lot of fans that aren't happy, but I just don't think he got it.
No, I didn't look like to me that he got it.
Well, there we go. Shotgun formation for Pfizer. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Greenbrier needs to get some good stops right here. On 1st and 10, right. QB keep, right side. He cuts, follows his block. He'll be hit down around the 46-yard line. That's a 7-yard. They were on the 47-yard line.
They're wanting to get some of this clock going. They want to get this clock moving.
2nd down and 5. I don't blame them. Clock's the biggest enemy for Greenbrier right now.
And right now, I really believe we got to get some pressure back there because you don't want him taking off with it and keeping the clock rolling, and you also don't want to give him time to find somebody open.
Pfizer from the gun. Screen pass, right side it goes to Hyman. He's got a 1st down. He'll get to the 40-yard line. It's enough to move the change, the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Pulaski Academy. Clock continuing to roll with 9:18 to go in the football game, and Pulaski Academy just trying to milk the clock and punch it in and put this game away. Pfizer from the gun. He's got twins to the left side. Single receiver right side. Hyman's in the backfield with him. 3-man front for Greenbrier. What a game this has been. Pulaski Academy's got a great football team. They've showed it tonight.
You bet.
Greenbrier trying to play spoiler and trying to hang on. Shotgun. Pfizer gives it off to Hyman. Got some room. Breaks a tackle. He's inside the 30. Flag comes in, though. That one might be coming back. They'll roll him down at the 27-yard line. That's a big 12, 13-yard carry, but it's a hold on Pulaski Academy, and it's coming back. Now it brings up 2nd down, and depending on where that spot is at.
You got to think it was a little bit downfield. Well, it wasn't as much. It was just a yard. Yeah, about a yard downfield.
That baffles me because, I'll take it, but it
sure.
seems like
I thought he threw it 5 or 6 yards downfield.
Sure did. After some of those other holding calls, it's just hard to know sometimes. 1st and 19 at the midfield stripe, rather. Shotgun Pfizer trips to the left, single receiver right side from the gun. He gets the snap. A little pitch play at the middle to Hyman, and Jacob Mathis was all – that's not Mathis. That was Hardgrave. Is that right?
Yep, it sure was. Yep, it's Hardgrave.
Hardgrave was all over it, and it brings up 2nd down and 21. The clock continues to roll with 8:20. That's Greenbrier's biggest enemy right now. Hardgrave making a big play. He's a junior.
You want to force a turnover. They're got to be a little bit on their heels right now with such a long down and distance, and maybe you can get them to make a mistake right here.
Well, Greenbrier's proven they can score quick. They need a big stop against Pulaski Academy right here. From the gun, Pfizer on 2nd down and 21. Gets the snap, gives it off to Hyman. Trying to go right side, not much at all. He'll get, he gets maybe 2 yards, and now it brings up 3rd down and 20. Wow, Bryce Allison in pursuit there. He swallowed him up.
Great job by this defensive line on this series.
Now it's 3rd down and 20 with 7:34 to go, clock rolling. Pulaski Academy done a good job on this drive of milking some clock. Big 3rd down coming right here.
Huge 3rd down.
Pfizer from the gun. Twins to the right side and twins to the left. Hyman's in the backfield. Now they move him in motion. Pfizer from the gun gets a snap.
Swing it back out.
Looking deep over the middle. Incomplete at the 33-yard line. 4th down as the clock stops. And we're going to see if Coach Lucas is going to punt the football.
I wouldn't count on it.
It's 4th down and 19. And looks like they're going to go for it. This will be big for Greenbrier. They'll get the ball back right around where they were stopped on the first drive. Or on the last drive, rather. It looks like they're going for it. 4th down and 19. And, hey, This is a big fourth down play. Greenbrier needs a big stop so they can have the ball right around midfield.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some pressure right here. You know they're not going to look underneath for a short gain unless they think they can get some separation and get some room. They're going to call timeout.
Timeout on the field, 7:09 to play in the football game. You're watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial 5A state semifinal.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
35-21 on a big fourth down play as the fourth down comes up. Matt, I just wanted to say thank you to all our sponsors, but also thank you to you guys who tune into this broadcast. This is our last one of the year, and it has been a pleasure calling these football games. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. But fourth down and 19 for Pulaski Academy. Greenbrier needs a huge stop right here. Out of the timeout, Pfizer's got trips to the left, twins to the right. They're trying to dial up a big play. From the gun, Pfizer gets the snap. Greenbrier brings 3. He's got time. Steps back into the pocket. Now he rolls right. He's in trouble. Looking, got nobody. Now he unloads deep over the middle. Pass is going to be he should have knocked it down.
He did intercept it.
He intercepted it. Greenbrier's going to have the field position back at their own 12.
It's kind of a rough deal, but great catch. Who caught the football?
I think that was Nick Hewitt who caught it.
Oh, he's kicking himself, but great play. I mean, hey, you don't ever tell a guy you didn't do the right thing.
No, that's right.
I mean, he went up and made a play.
So Greenbrier will have the ball back at their own 13-yard line. That works almost like a 37-yard punt. Yeah. Boy, that's tough. What is great is we stopped them.
That's right. Great job by this defense once again. Giving up 7 points in the second half.
Well, here we go. Shotgun formation for Wilcox. Greenbrier's going to need 2 scores to make it a game. From the gun, he gets the snap. He hands it off to Hewitt. Hewitt up the middle, undercut around the 17-yard line. That moves the clock, so you got to hurry up and snap the football. 6:49 to go. Second down and about 6. From the gun, Wilcox again. They got twins to both the left and right sides. Hewitt's in the backfield with him. From the gun, Wilcox looking to pass. Steps in the pocket. He's in trouble. He escapes it. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and more. Cuts back across the 45, across midfield. One man to beat. He breaks a tackle. He's going to try to take it to the house, to the 5. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, my gosh, 84 yards. Cooper Wilcox to the house, and Greenbrier's right back in this game.
Wow. Can you say unbelievable?
You have got to be kidding me. Cooper Wilcox, 84 yards to the house.
He just wheeled his way down there, JB. He just wheeled his way into the end zone.
And we've got a 1-score ball game. He was in trouble, and he escaped and took it 84 yards. Turnage extra point. He's up and good. Greenbrier's within 7, 35-28. Wow, we're going to keep it right here. With 6:24 to go. Matt, there's so much time left in the game.
I know it. What a huge run by Cooper Wilcox. Wow.
And let me remind you, Greenbrier's doing this with at least 4 of our starters out and a couple other guys as well.
Your two top
receivers. One of them that runs a 4-4, Carter McElhenney, who led, literally, Strack and McElhenney were our 2 leading receivers. They're gone. You got a couple of offensive linemen, some other guys. Goodness gracious.
And a quarterback that just did that with a severe shoulder
injury. I'm telling you, if you're back home watching, we have got a nail-biter. Don't go anywhere. Cooper Wilcox is playing out of his mind right now. This whole Greenbrier Panther offense and defense, they're playing with a lot of grit right now.
Looks like we're going to kick it downfield.
You're trusting your defense. I like it. Joe Hyman is back deep to receive it.
Turnover would be huge, JB.
Dude, Wilcox broke 2 or 3 tackles down the field where you thought he's going to be brought down. My goodness.
That's play of the year.
Unbelievable. In a game like this, with 6:24 to go, Turnage getting set to kick the football away. Hyman's the only guy back deep, and they kick it away. They'll kick it over Hyman's head. It'll take a hit at the 5, rolls into the end zone. That's a touchback, and Pulaski Academy will set up shop at their own 25-yard line. The Greenbrier defense needs to make one more big stop. Wow. I'm shaking right now. 35-28. Greenbrier's made this a ball game.
Oh, JB, I'm too old for this, man.
Pulaski Academy was up at 1 point, 29-0. Greenbrier's cut this to a one-score game. Can their defense hold off here? You know, Pulaski Academy ran the ball a lot on that last drive. They're going to go back to their normal set, probably going to go to the air and mix it up a little bit.
I bet they still try to mix the running game in just because the clock's on their side.
Shotgun for Pfizer, trips to the left, single receiver right side. Hyman's in the backfield with him. He gets a snap, pitches it to Hyman right side. Trying to get to the edge, cuts back, got some room, and he might take it. He's across the 45, breaks the tackle. He's inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Joe Hyman's a good one. He takes that one, a big gain right there. 34 yards and a first down.
Great job by Jacob Mathis to prevent him from scoring.
Mathis saved a touchdown. Well, if you're Pulaski Academy, that's what you wanted. Big run like that. Clock rolling with 6:05 to go. Pulaski Academy with a big run from Hyman. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shotgun for Pfizer. He's got Jordan in the backfield with him. Twins to both the left and right sides. They're going to give it off to Jordan up the middle. Cuts back. He's hit hard at the 38-yard line. He'll get about 4 yards to the 37, and it brings up 2nd down and 6.
It was a good gain.
It sure was.
Boy, we need a turnover bad, JB.
Turnover would be nice. The clock continuing to roll. That's what Pulaski Academy is trying to milk right now. 5:22 to go. Greenbrier's played their tails off. In a game we thought Pulaski Academy was going to run away with. Greenbrier's come back. Shotgun for Pfizer. Quads to the left. They move Jordan in motion to the right side. From the gun, QB keep, trying to go left side, got a hole up the middle. He'll lunge forward to around the 32-yard line.
Generous spot.
That is a great spot. 3rd down and about a yard. 3rd and 1 with 4:48 to go. Clock continuing to roll. How about this fight in this Panther offense and defense?
Yes.
This team's been incredible. 4:35 to go, clock rolling. 3rd down and 1. Greenbrier only has 2 timeouts. They need a big stop here on 3rd down. Empty setback, trips to the right, Twins to the left. Pfizer from the gun. Greenbrier showing blitz, QB keep. Pfizer, he lunges forward. He's got the 1st down to the 30, just enough to move the change, and it's 1st and 10.
All right, we got to get it right here.
Clock continues to roll. I'll tell you, with 4:15 to go, Greenbrier just trying to stop this run game. And Hyman's in the backfield with Pfizer. He's been the one that's been trouble all night long.
Yep.
Pfizer from the gun. He's got twins to both the left and right sides. Pfizer's only snapped the ball from shotgun. He hasn't been under center once or in the pistol. With Hyman in the backfield with him, though, Greenbrier needs a big defensive stop. They show 3 on the line. They bring 4. They give it off to Hyman. Breaks a tackle, breaks it more. He's inside the 20, inside the 15. He'll carry tacklers all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's a 1st down, a 20-yard gain, and Pulaski Academy's knocking on the door. We need a big turnover.
We do.
You know that defense is tired. They
They
have
are.
played their hearts out, and Joe Hyman is one really good tailback. He's proven it tonight. He's a great football player. He's a 3-star recruit, committed to play football at the University of Northwestern in the Big Ten Conference, the Power 5 team. They're letting that clock roll on down with 3:23 to go in the football game. Greenbrier just needs a miracle stop. Down by a touchdown, PA's trying to make it 2 touchdowns. From the gun, Pfizer gives it off Hyman right side. Makes a man miss, trying to get to the edge. Flag comes in. That's probably going to be a hold. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. It looked like it from
And indeed, it's going to be a hold. 1st down and 20. That'll also stop the clock. Well, hey, I'll be honest with you. They need just 3 points to make it a 2-possession game, but their kicker's missed a couple of extra points.
He has.
So it brings up first down and 20, balls at their own, or excuse me, at the Greenbrier 22-yard line. Greenbrier just needs a big stop.
Big time.
With 3:11 to go, Pulaski Academy, Pfizer's in the gun. They got Kenny Jordan in the backfield with him. Tight bunch, twins to both the left and right sides. Greenbrier with a 3-man front. Pfizer gets the sign and the signal. Now they're just about ready to let that clock roll down. I thought the clock would stop.
It starts back on the whistle.
Pfizer empty setback as they move Jordan over. They're going to give it on a pitch play into round. That's Barkley trying to get to the edge, nowhere to go. He's pushed back at the 24-yard line. 2:45 to go, clock continuing to roll. Brings up second down at about 23. The line to gain's the 2-yard line. They're back at the 24-yard line. So it's about a 23 yards to go.
We only got 2 timeouts, so we've got to use them to the best possible opportunity.
What you really want them to do is throw the ball here. Stop the clock.
Yeah,
Probably
for sure.
not going to do it.
I don't see them doing it.
They got quad split to the right side. Pfizer in the shotgun formation, empty setback with Kenny Jordan. Split to the left side. He gets a snap, QB keep. Up the middle, got room. He's inside the 15 all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's a big carry. Now it brings up third down and manageable.
Now you got to call timeout, yeah.
Greenbrier calls a timeout with 2:02 to play in the football game. We'll take the timeout with them. You're watching GPSN, the Road to Warren Memorial semifinal playoff game. We'll be right back.
When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
2:02 to go. Matt, right now on third down and 9, you need a big stop for one. They might try to air it out here.
Yeah, I could see them throwing it right now because we've got 1 timeout, and it's not critical enough for them just to try to save our, keep us from saving our 1 timeout. They'd much rather get the score.
The other big part, it's third down and 9. They got to get to the 1-yard line. They're also in field goal range for Von Seelig, who also has missed 2 extra points, but he's in field goal range with a chance to really just about seal the deal.
That's right.
Or at least make it really hard for Greenbrier. 2:02 to go. This is a huge third down play from the 10-yard line. 3-man front for Greenbrier. They show 4. Shotgun for Pfizer. Now empty setback. They move Pfizer over. Direct snap. Hyman. He goes up the middle, cuts back right side, trying to get to the edge. Undercut at the 7. That was Miles Miller, I believe. Miller drills Hyman. It brings up 4th down. Coach Tribble wants a timeout with 1:57 to go.
There goes the field goal team.
And here comes Von Seelig and the kicking team, and Greenbrier needs a big miss. We're going to keep the ball the timeout here, though. What a stop by Miles Miller. Hyman, he faked it up the middle. He knew exactly he was going to bounce it outside.
He bounced it outside, and Miles stayed out there.
The sophomore drills him.
Yes.
1:57 to go. Ball's at the 7-yard line on the left hash. Seelig pushed it last time. We need a big stop. Also got to watch out for maybe I don't know if PA's a fake team, but
they don't do anything else conventional.
You need to be prepared for anything. But here's the deal. If Pulaski Academy misses, Greenbrier will have the ball back with no timeouts and 1:57 to go. The other side of that is if they score, you're down by 10. Then you also got to recover the onside kick. You'll have good field position, however, but you'll have to get 2 scores.
But if you score quick, you kick the onside kick yourself.
That's exactly right. Von Seelig. This will be – is this his first field goal attempt?
Of the night? Yeah, I think so.
Well, there we go. Ball's on the left hash at the 7-yard line. This is a 20-yard field goal. He's missed 2 extra points tonight, and this again – there's a big field goal coming right here. This is the difference. If he kicks it, it'll be a 2-possession game. If he misses, Greenbrier could tie it with a score. Here we go. They come set. The snap's down, the high snap. The kick is up. It's got the distance,
it's wide.
The kick
it's
is
wide.
good.
Oh, I thought it was wide.
Is good, and They've made it a 10-point game.
Boy, I thought it went right. It must have just got inside that goalpost.
Well, Seelick hits the field goal when he needed to, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did.
And now Greenbrier has their work cut out for them. They're down by 10, 38-28 with 1:52 to go. Greenbrier can score in a hurry.
Well, now, if you're PA, don't you try to kick it off downfield?
Surely. At this point, it has nothing to do with getting the ball back. You're just trying to not give Greenbrier a field. I think that's what they're talking about. Surely that's what Seelig will do. The other side of it is, if you're practicing onside kicks a lot and you recover the football, the ball game's over.
Yeah, but you're 0 for tonight.
Sure are. They're lining up as if they're not going to kick the onside. Well, I guess they've lined up this way all game, so I shouldn't speculate like that.
Yep, they're kicking it downfield.
It sure seems like it. Seelig attempts, looks like he's going to punt it, kick it downfield. Eli Weaver is back deep.
Probably try to squib it where we're not. I would imagine he'll try to kick it in that corner over there.
Greenbrier's prepping for the onside. Seelig approaches the football, and he boots it deep downfield. Weaver's going to take the ball back at his own 5. He's out across the 10 to 15 to the 20. He'll be tackled out around the 25-yard line. That's where they'll bring him down, and that's where Greenbrier will set up shop with 1:45 to go in the football game. Greenbrier's going to need a lot to go their way.
Yep, they sure are. You know, what a battle by this Greenbrier Panther football team. I mean, you can't say enough about them. Just unbelievable. I'm so proud of them, and what a way to come out here your last game at Panther Stadium, regardless of the turnout or the outcome, and just battle your brains out as the underdog.
You're exactly right. Wilcox, the senior, Nick Hewitt, the senior, back in the backfield. Twin receivers to both the left and right sides. Shotgun, he gets the snap. PA brings the box. He'll go to the outside edge to Nixon. It's incomplete at the 34-yard line. Probably not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Clock would have stopped, or clock would have continued to roll.
Right. They are sure bringing the house.
What you'd like to see is him to bust it outside, step it in the pocket maybe and scramble away like he did earlier.
Yeah. Or even find somebody over the middle. Find
right.
Jacob Mathis over the middle.
Empty setback, trips to the right, Twins to the left. PA, they're only showing 4 guys, but they'll bring 5. Wilcox gets a snap over the middle, complete to Mathis. He's got the first down and more, lowers his shoulder, and he rumbles down to the 48-yard line. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. 1:34 to go. Greenbrier gets to the line quickly. Wilcox trying to get the play set up. 1st and 10. Now they start the clock. Greenbrier gets a snap. Wilcox from the gun, looking to pass. He's got it over to Mathis, complete, but he got to get up. Clock's rolling at the 45-yard line. That's about a 7-yard completion. 1:20 to go. Clock continuing to roll. From the gun, Wilcox gets the snap, spikes the ball. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3. So here's the good news is the clock stops with 1:15. The bad news is you got 2 plays to get a first down.
That's right. But, you know, right now it's all or nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, Greenbrier is really going to need close to a miracle. Got to score, and then you got to get an onside kick and score again. 3rd and 3. Wilcox from the gun. Gets the snap, looking to pass. To the sideline. That ball is going to be incomplete, nearly picked off. Intended receiver was Reed Nixon. Bo Miller broke it up, and on 4th down and 3, the Greenbrier season is on the line.
I like to see Jacob Mathis over the middle right here. I really do.
This is it. If the Panthers don't convert, the season comes to an end. 1:12 to go. Greenbrier's 12-0, trying to hang on in some way and score. Need a big 4th down conversion right here. From the 45-yard line, ball's on the right hash. Wilcox, the senior, from the gun, gets the snap. Looking to throw over to the right side. It's complete to Reed Nixon. That's a 1st down at the 39-yard line, and Greenbrier's still alive. What composure.
What a throw and catch right there. Cooper to Reed. Something we've seen a lot tonight, especially in the second half.
Reed Nixon with a man all over him stayed the course and made a heck of a catch.
At some point here, you really got to go downfield if you're going to give yourself a chance to get an onside kick.
1:08 to go. Ball's at the 39-yard line of Pulaski Academy. Wilcox gets the snap, looking to pass. He's got time. Steps into the pocket. Now he's rolling left side. He gets a good block. Flag's coming, though, and that's probably coming back. Wilcox across the 30. They're going to stop the play, and it looks like we're probably going to have a hold. It is going to be a hold. That'll be coming back. It's a holding play. And
man, that's tough right there.
with 59 seconds to play in the football game, Greenbrier's going to have to set up something quick. You're right, Matt. You got to take a shot eventually. Eventually, you got to go downfield. Wilcox is shaking up a bit.
Oh, they're calling a hold way back there.
Boy, that has been crucial. We have not gotten a lot of good calls go our way. That ends up being good grief.
How is that a hold?
Boy, that's a 20-yard.
How is it 10-yard back? I don't get that.
1st and 30 now, and now you really.
We don't pass block 10 yards back.
I don't understand that. 59 seconds to go. Here we go. Wilcox from the gun. 1st and 30 gets the snap. He's going to have to throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Hit late.
No call.
No call. Wilcox is slow to get up. 56 seconds to go. 2nd down and forever. And Pulaski Academy is a good football team, and they've showed it tonight.
Yep.
They're seconds away from heading to the state championship for at least 8 years in a row.
Well, we've beat their rear in the second half.
Pistol formation for Wilcox. Gets the snap. They bring the blitz. He looks at the sideline. Pass is going to be. Is that complete? Nope. Incomplete to Reed Nixon. Good coverage there from Bo Miller, and it brings up 3rd down and 30. That holding call really is unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is. I just don't understand how you can hold. How you can find them pass blocking 10 yards down behind the line of scrimmage.
With 51 seconds left in the football game, the Pulaski Academy Bruins are trying to hang on for a win. Greenbrier's just looking for a miracle. Shotgun for Wilcox. Twins to both the left and right side. Single setback. From the gun, he gets the snap. Steps into the pocket looking deep. Right sideline for Mathis. It's going to be incomplete. He overthrew everybody. I tell you, Mathis was in quadruple coverage.
Yeah. Well,
now,
right now you're just trying to create something.
I mean, you're exactly right. You're just throwing it up, throwing up a prayer. Now on 4th down and 30, Pulaski Academy on one more try, trying to stop Greenbrier and win the football game. Greenbrier needs a miracle here on 4th and 30. 44 seconds left in the game. Greenbrier, Wilcox gets the snap. He's got time now. He's in trouble. Throws behind Hewitt. Incomplete. Pulaski Academy turns him over on downs, and the Bruins are going to win the football game. Greenbrier's season will come to an end tonight. What a run it has been for our Panthers. Nothing to hang their head on right there.
Not at all. What an awesome game by this Panther team.
38-28, Pulaski Academy turns the ball over on downs. They'll just have to snap it one time. What a ride it has been as Greenbrier senior defense will come out onto the field for the last snap of the season. There's quite a few seniors out there. Nick Hewitt, Gabe Rowe, Jacob Mathis, Preston Riddle, Shannon Howard, Jackson Harp, Bryce Allison, and that's going to do it. 27 seconds. PA doesn't have to snap it again, and they're going to move on to head to the state championship game against Whitehall next week. What a year it was, Matt. Greenbrier played well all year long with injuries. The injury bug bit us hard when it mattered most.
Yeah.
Greenbrier was playing deficient of quite a few good players, skill guys. And
that's right. It's unbelievable what they came out here and did tonight. Hats off. Congratulations to Pulaski Academy on a well-fought win. Congratulations to my little cousin, Trevor Duke, the center for PA. I love him, and I'm proud of him, and I'm pulling for him to go next week and win that title. But, man, we can't say enough about this Greenbrier football team, this senior class. And, I mean, they came out here tonight. You talk about late on the line. There is nothing that anybody could say other than they gave it all they had.
You know, in a game where Pulaski Academy was up 29-0 at one point, Greenbrier came back, made it a ball game. Really, they lost by 10, but it was a lot closer than that as the game came down to the wire. These Pulaski Academy Bruins played well. Greenbrier just didn't have enough in the tank. but they played their tails off. Our Greenbrier Panthers season will come to an end. They fall to 12-1 on the year, and they were literally a game away from the state championship.
I just want to say, too, all year long, Cooper Wilcox has gotten snubbed by a lot of columnists, a lot of people who's not getting a ton of recruiting. Let me tell you, if you watch this game tonight, a kid come out here with a serious shoulder injury and perform the way he did, I mean, what else can you say? I mean, what else can he do?
Unbelievable.
What else can he do?
Wilcox, playing with the injury that he had and playing the way that he did, he gave his team a chance. He gave Greenbrier a chance. And, hey, how about all these seniors that played tonight? The defense played really well against a prolific offense of like Pulaski Academy.
Yes.
Greenbrier's defense came in and really just played lights out against a really good offense. Our offense played well. Wilcox in his final game as a Panther played his tail off. Greenbrier just falls 10 points shy against a Pulaski Academy team who's the favorite to win the state championship again. Greenbrier gave them all they had.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well,
no doubt about it. And let me tell you, Joseph Hyman's a special football player.
Boy, he is.
You keep up with that kid, you'll be seeing him a lot in the future.
What a game it was. We thank you guys for tuning into the broadcast. 38-28, the final score. We're going to hit a break. When we come back, we'll have the final game stats, and we'll wrap up our final broadcast of the year. You've been watching GPSN, the Road to War Memorial State Championship here in the semifinals, where Pulaski Academy knocks off Greenbrier 38-28. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Choose First Security. Banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
Insurance policies can be confusing. Oftentimes you settle for the minimum coverage required without considering what truly needs to be protected. At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need. We'll help protect your assets and get you the best price so you have peace of mind when it matters most. Whether it's actively looking for savings or gaps in coverage, we forge personal relationships necessary to give you confidence that you're covered no matter what the situation. Don't wait for the worst-case scenario to find out if you're covered. Experience more coverage, more savings, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
What do you do when you have electrical problems? Need new electrical installation? Or need to add security and datacom to your home or office? I tell you what I do. I call Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, a family-owned and ran business with over 70 years combined experience, specializing in residential, commercial, and industrial service. No matter the job, how big or small, just give them a call at 501-679-3393. Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom. They'll keep the lights on.
Hey guys, this is Freeman Collier with Collier Roofing. We're a locally owned roofing contractor. We do residential and commercial roofing. We do shingles, metal, and seamless gutters. If there's a project that you'd like an estimate on, please give our office a call at 501-733-5163. We look forward to helping you.
Dang, bro. Mama!
Delicious, no? Come on! What the?
Fat Burger. We have confirmation that it's a giant fat burger over the city. Civilians have been asked to grab napkins and shelter at their dining tables.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. First Security Bank, American Safeguard Insurance, Graham Brothers Electric Security and Datacom, Steak and Shake, Collier Roofing, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Bleacher Bling, John Simone, Bank of England, Chef Lynn's, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Oxygen 8 Hyperbarics, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
Well, we are back here inside of John Hawks Memorial Field. This will be the last time of the year we are calling our Greenbrier Panthers football team. What a night of football game it was, Matt. Greenbrier gave it all they had. Fall 38-28, just fell a little short tonight. But, hey, I tell you, there's nothing to hang your head on that. No reason to hang your head.
No. And let me tell you, I tell you what my feelings right now. I have a great feeling of pride.
Absolutely.
You know, when you come out, we're down 29-0, and honestly, my thoughts the first half was, man, let's just slow this thing down, and you know, we're getting our rears handed to us, but let me tell you, after the end of the game, I'm just beaming with pride, just so proud of this team.
To make this a game, whenever Pulaski Academy was on the verge of making it a mercy rule, Greenbrier comes back to cut it to a one-possession game, a touchdown.
Yes.
They got the big field goal at the end. That essentially was the dagger to end it. But what a night it was. Greenbrier's season comes to an end, a game shy of the state championship. But I tell you, this team played their tails off. And what an amazing year it's been. I mean, I'm just very honored to be able to call these games this year in a special year for these
100%.
Panthers. I will remember this for the rest of my life. Just what a night of football it was. It's been a pleasure calling it with you. Let's go ahead and talk about our player of the game and big play of the game, and we'll get the final stats for the last time this year.
Sure. So, let's do the stats first.
Sure.
Okay, so we had 18 first downs. They had 36. They end the game with 588 yards on 97 plays. We end up with 345 yards on 67 plays. That was not a sign of what this game ended up in the second half. If we actually beat them in the second half. We outplayed them. Defense just absolutely played lights out in the second half and just really gave this offense a chance. And when this offense was able to get some things rolling, they really did roll. We ran the ball 90 yards on 22 carries. We threw the ball 16 for 43, had 2 touchdowns, 229 yards passing. We had 2 turnovers. They had 2 turnovers, and it all comes down to the very end there. They get the 3 points on the field goal. It seals the deal, and we can't do anything else. You know, we're just kind of that last penalty. I still don't understand what happened there, but that last penalty put us in a position where we just really couldn't do anything. Cooper Wilcox, 16 for 43, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, ran the ball 9 times. I think he had around 100 yards rushing. I know the stats I have here aren't correct because we knew he had a 83-yard run.
And he had an 11-yard run as well.
11-yard run.
There's no way he got sacked for that many yards.
Right, and then he had I don't know, how long was the run in the end zone? Was that the 11-yard run?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking
about.
Okay,
yeah. So we think he had around 80 to 90 yards of rushing. Jacob Mathis caught the ball 8 times for 102 yards. Reed Nixon, 5 for 60. Impressive play by Reed Nixon tonight.
Boy.
Huge touchdown. Miles Miller, 1 catch for 49 yards. Also, unbelievable catch and score. And then Keaton Whitley, 2 catches, 18 yards. Rushing the football. Nick Hewitt also ran the ball 8 times for 23 yards. And Elijah Weaver, 4 for 11. These guys played lights out. Just couldn't be any more proud of them. So our player of the game. Last time we get to do this, American Safeguard Insurance, Hart Foods player of the game goes to number 9, Cooper Wilcox, senior quarterback. Came out here after being knocked out last week with what most people thought was a season-ending injury. Most people, it probably would have been a season-ending injury. Just came out tonight and gave it all he had, muscled his way through it, gritted his way through it, and led this team to a close game. Our big play of the game. Bleacher Bling, big play of the game.
Could have gone to a lot of different people.
It could have. Cooper with the huge run. You know, Jacob had several big catches.
Miles Miller
with a huge catch. But we're going with our man, Reed Nixon. Huge catch and then huge touchdown after the catch. Broke 2 tackles and then was getting tackled even going into the end zone.
Well, let me tell you, with Reed on that play, just knowing the coverage on that was just from the 40-yard line, a little curl route to the edge. It's just supposed to be on the sideline. He comes in against the defensive back, that corner, and he baits him big time on that little bait and switch. He goes left, then right, cuts him back down the sideline, breaks that tackle. Then he gets tripped up, almost tackled again down around the 10, and as he's staying inbounds, which is already tough enough, he dives for the pylon against another defender. That is an elite-level play by Reed Nixon, and he is our big play of the game.
What an awesome night, man! Even taking the loss, it was impressive to watch this team come out and battle like they did. I'm so proud of them and proud of this community and proud to be a part of this network.
It didn't end the way we wanted to as the season comes to an end in heartbreak. Greenbrier falls 38-28 in the semifinals to Pulaski Academy. Good luck to Pulaski Academy on their next game against Whitehall in the state championship. I'm actually from Whitehall, so I'll be rooting for Whitehall.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I feel certain that tonight was your state championship game.
No question about it. It's been a fun night. It's been an amazing year. We want to thank you all for tuning into our broadcast week in and week out. For the final time, this is JB Brazil saying so long here from Greenbrier, from our partners Matt McJunkins, Daniel Hillian, and Mr. McElhenney running the camera tonight. We want to thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast for tonight. Pulaski Academy escapes and pulls away with the win. They defeat our Greenbrier Panthers 38-28, and our season will come to an end. Thanks so much. We'll see you next year.